What up? What up? What up? What up? What's going on, everybody? It's your guy Rez, and we are back again on this surprisingly beautiful Wednesday. I say that here in the sunny side of San Jose, California, because it has been crazy out here with the weather, guys. We've had some crazy weather in the last week or so here with storms, winter storms to be specific. We have had a lot of rain. We've had a lot of mountains with a lot of snow, and some historical weather out here, guys. But we are live. Internet is kicking. I hope. Hopefully, you guys can hear me okay. Hopefully, you guys can see me okay. I know in these last few lives, my internet or pretty much my screen has looked like doo doo. So hoping for the best. Hopefully, you guys can hear me if my screen is blurry, nonetheless, guys. But just give it a few moments as we give some time for people to come in and join the chat if they want to join. If they want to hop on, can also hop on. But want to give some time to everybody out there to get settled in. So let me get this set up real quick, and we shall dive into some topics. All right. All right, guys. I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to go grab something right quick, but somebody's in here. What's up, Jacob? What's up? What's up? What's up? Thanks for tuning in. It has been a minute, bro. Hope all is well, my friend. So I want to kick off the live, and I just kind of want to talk about sneakers. As you can see, rocking my SneakerCon hoodie that I got back at Bay Area SneakerCon. I forget which year, man. They all seem to mesh together some at some point. They have so many of them now. I don't even remember when I got this. This had to have been at least probably 4 years ago or so. But yeah, I picked this up, man. I've been getting into the sneaker. I've kind of been getting back into the sneakers lately. I haven't picked up too much, but you know, I have recently picked something up, which I did on my channel. So if you guys follow the channel, you know that I did a review on a pair of Air Jordan 13s, the retros. These are the playoff 13s to be specific, guys. And I just want to talk about this real quick. I know I talked about it in the video, but I want to talk about it real time with you guys on the live, man. And just overall understanding the whole like wave of trends of sneakers now, man. Like it seems like most of the time, if it's not a Jordan 1 or if it's not a really sought out colorway, chances are the shoe's gonna sit. This was one of them. I was actually really surprised with this particular sneaker because I thought that this shoe was going to actually sell out and fly off the shelves, but actually it did not. And surprisingly, I went to my local mall today and they actually had another size, or they had another pair of these in my size. That was really tempting because if you watch my video, I was talking about doubling up on these at some point, but only if I could get this for a steal, because Jordan retail prices nowadays are pretty high up there. They're $210 to be exact. For the standard Air Jordan retro. I know there are a couple of low tops and mids that are under that, under 200 price mark, but there have been a lot of retros that have been sitting lately, which is a great thing, I think, because it allows people like myself and OG collectors, or just OG older sneakerheads to get what they wanted. You know what I'm saying? Like this shoe right here, guys. I know a lot of people probably were just like, oh, it's still sitting and stuff. But like, yo, if you get the chance, please, I highly encourage you guys to pick these up because these are a very nostalgic shoe. Again, they were worn back in '98 from Michael, in the All-Star game. And then he wore it the postseason later that season. So, it's a really historical shoe, I think, for the Jordan brand, for the legacy, and also for just like sneakerheads, man. If you're into Jordans, man, this is definitely a colorway to get because the last time that these shoes came out was back in 2011. And I can tell you right now, the 2011 pair before this release came out were going for a lot of ridiculous amounts of money. And I'm sure this pair is also going to be one of those shoes at some point in time again. So, what's old is new. But, the whole topic that I just want to talk about with sneakers is just my mentality now with shoes. It's kind of, I'm in a phase right now where a lot of the shoes that I see myself coming back to is one, OG colorways, and two, the nostalgia. There is a lot of times where I'll sell something off. I'll sell off like a pair of these, like let's use the 2011 pair for an example, because I sold that pair off, which I had in the past, got rid of it. All these other shoes that came out, after that, when I sold them, I was getting them, but something just kept bringing me back to this. And I kept saying, damn, I wish I kept my playoffs. Damn, I wish I never got rid of these 13s. And it's one of those things, man. There have been shoes like with retros that I have bought that I have moved, I let go, and I ended up regretting it. And I'm hoping that they come out again because I do intend on getting them and I do intend on wearing them. And I don't know how you guys view it with the shoes, with sneakers and stuff, like what your guys is, I guess, your whole MO, like what prompts you to buy the shoe and what prompts you to hold it or what prompts you to sell it. I get it. There's bills. People have bills. They want to offload stuff, trying to make room, trying to make space and, whatnot. But like for the people that buy stuff, dump it, buy stuff, dump it, the whole cycle of buying, selling, buying, selling, buying, selling, and even trading and stuff like that. How do you guys assess that in your collection? Because I've been trying to I ask myself that all the time, and I still don't really have an answer for myself. And I definitely want people to chime in and share their thoughts on that. Um, because I'm very curious. By the way, guys, if you are new, I forgot to mention this at the beginning of the live stream, but if you're new to the live, I do these lives every Wednesdays. I do them typically at 6 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time, but I changed the time to 6:30 Pacific Standard Time, and I'm back here at 6 again today, just for today, because I took today off because I had to take care of some business and stuff like that. But that might explain also why there's not that many people alerted right now. So I do apologize for that. I should have mentioned that in the stream, but I will put the link if anybody does want to hop on. But yeah, these live streams are every Wednesdays, guys. 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Different topics every week. I do also take requests. So if there is something specific that you would like me to talk about or focus a live on, please do so because I am definitely down to try and break down and discuss and share my thoughts on certain things. But I would love for you guys to hop on or just share your thoughts in the comment section, please. That's basically what the lives are intended for, man. The lives are intended for me to engage with you guys, the audience, everybody that shows support on the channel and videos regularly. That's what I'm doing these lives for. So I welcome anybody. So, and speaking of, we have a familiar returning guest. What's up, bro?
What's up?
What up?
Chilling. What's
I should
good?
have probably mentioned it that I was gonna go live at 6 today, not 6:30.
I wasn't expecting it. Then I'm looking at my YouTube. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, Rez is live right now. I was just assuming when I saw your Instagram post, I don't even look at the time anymore. I'm just like, 6:30 automatically.
Yeah. No, I did it just for today because actually I took today off from work. I had to take care of some stuff, but
For sure.
I had more time to get ready and stuff like that, bro. But how you doing, man?
I'm chilling. Just
You look like you just woke up, bro.
no, we had a training. All the math teachers had a training. We had a training today, and then after that, I had another hour and a half meeting. But the hour and a half meeting, I got paid for. That's the only reason I did it. But I'm just like tired from sitting, staring all day at people talk.
Damn. Are you guys hourly? Like, or are you
No,
guys hourly?
no, we're salary, but we have opportunities to get like extra hours of pay at our salary rate. But it's salary. You sign a salary for the school year, and then like I said, there's like when I do tutoring, that's a 1 hour pay at my salary. What would be my salary hourly rate? It's kind of weird. And then certain meetings we do and stuff we get paid for extra.
So
Yeah.
so how often do you get paid? Do you get paid like once a month?
You get paid. Most districts, I know in California for sure it is. I don't know about the country, but California, it's once you get paid once a month, end of the month. But with my district, you're able to do what do you call it? I'm able to get paid on the 15th. I can do up to 50% of my paycheck. I could do in advance. So I don't do 50%, but I do like around 35-40%. I'll get paid on the 15th just so I get 2 checks a month.
Bro, that's too much math for me.
Yeah.
That's why you're a math teacher. I got you. No,
Yeah.
no, that's what's up, bro. Um, yeah, man. So are you ready for Hawaii or what? I don't mean to put your business out there,
Oh
but
no, yeah, no, I'm excited. Now, like we sat down yesterday and we got literally everything paid for already ahead of time, all the things. We are gonna do. The only thing I have to do is I need to call. We paid for it already on Groupon. I just gotta call the snorkeling place to. So we have one of the days where it's like we have nothing yet that day. So we're doing the snorkeling that day. But we want to do it in the morning. So then at the evening and stuff, we can do or not the evening, like the afternoon, we could do the Polynesian Center. So I think we're gonna do that.
got it. And you guys are going to Honolulu?
Whatever Waikiki Beach is, that's what we're doing.
Yeah, that's in Honolulu, well,
Okay.
Oahu. But
Okay.
yeah, there's a lot to do out there, man. Like me and my wife actually did not we weren't able to do everything on the list. Obviously, one of the things that we really wanted to do was go to Pearl Harbor, and we didn't have a chance to do that. And then also we didn't have a car, so a lot of our transportation was through Uber. Um, but it could get pretty pricey, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like a lot of stuff in Hawaii is pretty high up there. So
Yeah.
things that you would see here on average would probably be like almost double the price over there. So just FYI.
No, for sure. Luckily, we actually did book the Pearl Harbor, so we are doing that.
Nice.
And we did everything on Groupon. So since we did it enough ahead of time, we're able to get a lot of like the whatever I guess you call them excursions or whatever, like all that
Yeah.
stuff. We're able to do it like 50% off, 30% off. So we got some good deals. And then because I'm a teacher through like we have this thing called the CTA, the California Teachers I think it's Association, I'm assuming. We
Mhm.
get all type of deals and stuff. So I was able through Enterprise to get like we can rent a car for $30 a day out there while we're out there. So we're just gonna do that.
Damn, that's dope.
Not the whole time, but for like half the time we're gonna do it. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Rez, what's up, man?
What up? Larry
What's
Legend,
up,
what's
area?
good?
Good.
What's good, bro? I see you rocking
Bro.
the Larry Legend.
Bro, I'm watching the Celtics, man.
Oh yeah?
Yeah,
Who are
man.
they playing right now?
They're playing Cleveland.
Oh, that must be a good matchup.
Oh yeah, man. Jason Tatum, man.
He got ejected for the first time. I think the last game against was
Yeah.
it New York, I think.
Yeah, I think it was a New York game.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. I don't have any newer Celtics jerseys. I just stick to Paul Pierce, maybe a KG, maybe Bird for sure, and a Bill Russell. And I mean, Celtics have such a rich history. I don't even have to go on, but if I
No
had to
doubt.
pick them and the Lakers, you already know I got to go with the Celtics, man.
Oh, I know, man. Hey, listen, I got love for Larry Bird. You know, the Indiana connection. So I got love for Bird.
That's what's up, bro. What's
Yeah,
going
man.
on though? How you been?
Man, I've been doing pretty good. I just started extern last week, so I've been working, getting them hours, and I'm graduating next month. So I
Hey, congrats. That's
just
what's
got,
up.
yeah, bro. I'm so happy to be out of the classroom, man. Now I'm working
I
in the
know the
real world
feeling.
and getting them hours, man. But
Yeah.
I'm doing great, and I actually just started a new diet last week. Like I officially, I got tired of just talking about it. I just started doing it, man. I cut out all the sweets, the sodas. I started eating healthier, man. And you know what? I feel great.
That's good.
Good
Yeah,
job,
no,
bro.
I'm with you on that. I've actually I've lost like 7 pounds since I started like going back to the gym regularly. I know it probably doesn't show right now, but it's I've been going to the gym at my job after work. Um that's why I've been kind of MIA like on my social medias and stuff like that. But yeah, no, like I've been working out for about hour and a half, sometimes 2 hours a day. I've been trying to eat better. Um, and I've noticed like today, like this hoodie is a little more relaxed fit on me. It's a size large, so it fits me a little more relaxed fitting than typical larges do. So making progress. And for you, like I said, just keep doing it. I know it's not easy Trust, I know, man. It's tough with the whole dieting, and when you get older too, it gets harder.
Oh,
Like I can't do things that I did when I was in my 20s, and you know,
Sure.
even playing a full court basketball game is really taxing on my body. Like I could barely last. You know what I'm saying? Like I could probably make like 2 full court trips, and all right, you got to bench me. Shout outs to Danny Mencarelli. Did I say that right? Mencarelli. Shout outs to you. Thank you for hopping on this Wednesday. Um, but yeah, like this live stream, it's kind of an open live. I do have some things that have been on my mind. But before you two hopped in, I was just kind of talking about some sneakers and stuff like that, because I was talking about how certain shoes that I thought would have flew off shelves are still sitting. And this pair that I'm holding right here actually was one pair that I was referring to. If you guys didn't watch this video yet, I did a review on this on the channel. This is the 2023 Nike Air Jordan 13 Retro, dubbed as the playoffs. They call them the playoffs because Michael Jordan wore these in 1998's All-Star game, and also during that postseason. And it's a very nostalgic shoe. I believe this was one of the last sneakers that Jordan wore for a full season with in Chicago before he went on and went to the Wizards and stuff like that. But I definitely am surprised because this pair actually is still sitting, and I guess it's one of those shoes that's not so hype. It's not so popular compared to, some other things like Travis Scott's and all these other collab branded sneakers and stuff like that, because those shoes tend to just fly off shelves. And this one is actually sitting. So it's actually, I think it's a good thing, but it's also very surprising because it just goes to show that today's popularity in sneakers has really shifted. And it's almost comparable to that of the jerseys too, because like you see a lot of fashion jerseys that sell out quickly, but then you see a lot of the OG original color player stuff that the players wore still, inventory on and stock and stuff like that. So like, how do you guys assess that? Like, what are your guys' thoughts on that whole like idea of like older original stuff still sitting and like newer, like never worn stuff flying off shelves, if you will?
So for me, well, since you're talking about those, like I said, I don't really keep up with the shoe stuff. But when I was at the mall, this weekend, and every store I went to, I saw those just there. Like, and I usually don't see Jordans. No, those are dope shoes too. But I usually I don't. A lot of the regular shoe stores, I don't just see Jordans like everywhere. And I was seeing like those, a couple other ones. So I think the thing is, and I know like you guys have talked about this. I know Leo's talked about this a lot, where it seems like the current shoe wearer is not it's not as much of a sports fan as like the old school ones, where like Leo's talked about a lot of times, like, oh, I like these pair of Jordans because Jordan wore them, in this game or this series or this season. I think the people now, they rather have the Travis Scott shoe more than like a Michael Jordan, something that's replicating something that Michael Jordan actually did on the court. Like they don't care much for history, or even, I mean, I'm sure that shoes of current players sell out more probably than certain Jordans that he wore during his time. I just noticed, as someone who's around kids all day, they don't appreciate history as much, I feel like. And I know, like, when I was a kid, I didn't like history class, but I liked history when it came to sports and stuff I liked. Like, I cared about, like, to me, history was cool. And even if you look at music, like when I was a kid, like in middle school in the 2000s, like we would still listen to Tupac and stuff. But nowadays, kids, stuff from 2 or 3 years ago, people are like, oh, that's old. Like, it's just like there's people want the new thing, not the whatever, the historically like cool thing. You know what I mean?
Right.
From what I think. I could be wrong. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I definitely feel that, and I think you're right on that, because I see a lot of younger people, that are wearing like, it's crazy because the other day I was shopping at IKEA with my wife, and there was a kid, had to be like my nephew's age, probably like 7 or 8 years old, and he was wearing a pair of fire red threes. I know you guys are not really big into shoes and stuff, but like just to give you some context, those just came out last year again, but like that's an old sneaker. Like that sneaker came out when Michael Jordan originally was like when he was playing in basketball. So that's a pretty like nostalgic sneaker. And I saw this little kid wearing them like it was nothing. Like he didn't even probably know what they were. His parents probably saw it. Were like, "Ooh, we're gonna buy you this," and they were just beat to the ground, which is I thought was kind of dope. But at the same time, I was like, does this kid know what he's rocking? Because he's rocking some like straight up fire.
Yeah. I will say real quick, not to get out there, the threes are my favorite. I used to have 2 pairs of fake threes, whites and not whites. I guess they'd be like not is this cement? It's like looks like almost white, but it's gray, like off white. What color would that be?
It's kind of like a sail, like cream color.
Whatever that one is, and I had black ones, and this is before I realized that like when I go to a random site that has them for $60 that it's fake. I thought I just found a hookup. So yeah. I've always said if I could have any Jordans, it would be the threes though. But my bad, I'll let you talk now.
No, you're good. You're good. It's interesting to see that because like it's like imagine if you saw like a kid, right, like a 7 or 8-year-old kid rocking an original Willie Mays, like Mitchell and Ness old or like it. Right, like just straight up like rocking a flannel, you know, or like even somebody wearing like an original freaking like a kid wearing a Brian Urlacher, like
used jersey.
Like that kid is like stunting, you know, or wearing like a Dick Butkus or like a Gale Sayers or something like that.
Now we're talking.
Crazy. How crazy would that be, bro? Like it's just like what's old is new, you know what I'm saying? And like even with fashion trends, I feel like it comes back. Like the fashion today, like I can't rock with it, man. Like it's just not my steez. Like it's a weird style. I can't explain it, but it's kind of like 90s / like 70s because I see like a lot of kids wear like overalls and they'd be rocking like oversized pants, like especially cargo pants. Like I used to be I used to get laughed at rocking cargo pants like when I was in elementary school. You know, and I'd be like rocking like Champion wear, which was sold at Walmart, and now this stuff is like seen as like super fashion trendy, you know, in style.
And when you're talking about the baggy pants now, like I'm starting to notice that like with my the students in middle school, like the girls are wearing like super baggy pants now, like
crazy, bro.
So it's it was like people were in the skin tight pants just a couple of years ago. Now it's like back to baggy.
Exactly. And what's up, Big John?
Rez, you know, we was talking about the baggy, man. You know, I still wear my jerseys like the early 2000s. Stuff. Hey, man, I love it.
I don't know if I could do it like that back then. I mean, I do have some big size jerseys, but like I think like I don't mind wearing oversized, but I think it has to be within reason. Like I can't be wearing stuff that drop down my knees no more. Like I just, you know, if I could wear like a hoodie under it, no problem. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't mind that. But like if it's something that's like again below to my like knees, touching my my shin, like I don't know if I could do that. But
hey man, I'll still rock it, bro. I love it.
Hey, at the end of the day, man, you know, if it makes you feel good, then more power to you. You know what I'm saying? Because I know like a lot of the older like USA made in Koreas, they run a lot bigger, and they're much better quality too, especially you know compared to today's Mitchell and that stuff.
Oh hell yeah!
This is a Dominican Republic run too, man. I really love the quality.
Yeah, no, that's super old gold right there, bro.
I was gonna say once you got on the camera, John, and I could just by looking at it, just in this little screen, I could tell like that's not no type of new Mitchell and that stuff.
Because it's the way it's cut. Man. Yeah,
just the way it looks, that looks like an actual jersey from the 80s or whatever. Not like the new stuff. You could tell that's new. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I love the cut on these jerseys too.
You know what's crazy? Like I was looking through some of my newer Mitchell and Ness jerseys, and they're I was looking at one of my XLs, and I was like, yo, like this I tried it on, and I was like, man, this jersey's kind of tight on me, right? And I was like looking at it, I'm like, yo, they really like a lot of these jerseys nowadays do not fit the way that they should. Like traditionally, they don't fit the way that they should. Like XL fits more like a large to me. Like it doesn't fit like it should, like compared to like older stuff. That Dominican Republic Larry Bird, I'm sure fits you well.
It
And
does.
a couple of USAs that I have too fit really good. But like the newer stuff is just like the way it's cut is just cut so differently compared to the older stuff. It really just messes with the sizing, I feel like. And that's kind of what I hate about jerseys that you buy today, because you don't really have a gauge of what to get unless you actually have it in hand and then you try it on first. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I mean it's so weird because Nike's making basketball, football, and baseball jerseys. In basketball, I could wear a 52 or 56. In football, I wear a 48. And in baseball, it's like I could literally damn near go down to a 44 just because the baseball jerseys are longer. Like it's all Nike. It's literally all Nike, all three sports, and it's just like each sizing is just so different.
Yeah, I don't like it. Like, because I know for like the Vapor Elites, they run really wide. Like the size 48s, I think the width is like 25 or 20, almost 26 inches.
And about that too, my bad, I don't mean to keep cutting you off, but the new, because I got the 2 new Niners jerseys from this last year with the saloon style and the 3 stripes. Even those ones are fitting different than the ones I got just a year ago. Like they're like the sleeves a lot wider and it's a lot bigger and it's the same size. It's literally just like a year difference of me ordering them.
You said it fits bigger?
The new Nike because I got this year I bought both. I bought the Greenlaw and the Hafunga jersey, so I got the new ones with the saloon style and the 3 stripes for the Niners. Those ones to me fit like wider, and those are just from this year than the ones I bought last year, the Debo and the use check. Like to me, within a year.
Really? Oh snap!
At the same time, though, the Niners had those same jerseys for a few years, so they could have been made like 45 years ago. I really don't know, but I ordered them a year ago, so it's even just within a year. They fit a little. I could notice the difference wearing them.
Right. Huh. It's interesting. Yeah, I still have yet to own one of those. I do want to get one at some point, but I don't know, man. The football jerseys are expensive.
No kidding, bro. I was looking at the price. I was like, you know what? I'm saving my money right now, man.
Hell yeah, that's a good idea.
I have to save my money because I'm actually moving into my new crib next week. So I'm actually trying to be good, but it's hard, bro. It's really hard as a collector.
No,
hey, my bad. I remember I forgot I need to make a important call real quick. I'm gonna get back on in a few minutes.
For sure. So Big John, since it's just you and I right now, man, I know you're a big wrestling guy, so I kind of gotta ask you, man, what's your current position on wrestling right now?
I'm gonna tell you straight up, Rez, bro. You know, since I started the whole extern in school, bro, I haven't had the time, man. I usually get home like at 6 o'clock. That's usually when I'm really tired. I eat, and then I'm just like,
what up?
Like I do follow like clips. I watch clips and stuff, but for the most part, I'm just tired, man.
I feel
exhausted, and I'm like, I know AEW's on right now, but I was like, man, I'd rather be on Rez's live and watching the Celtics, man.
I appreciate that.
But yeah, since we're talking wrestling, I did pre-order
what up?
2K23.
What'd you pre-order?
WWE 2K23, man.
Oh, nice. Well, what edition did you get?
You already know what edition.
Oh, damn.
Doctor of Thugonomics, man.
Hey.
You already know, bro.
That's what's
I'm a
up,
Jersey
dude.
head, man. You know I had to get the Jersey head version.
That's what's up. Yo, Adam, what's good, man?
Yo, what's up, Rez? What's up, John?
What's up, Adam?
I'm assuming you're rocking some new 3s right now, some white
Oh,
cement.
go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. No, man, don't be mad just because I got the plug on them, and I'm gonna get them. I'm gonna get them sooner rather than later.
Yo, I tried to help you, man. I sent you that DM right when I saw it drop, and I was
Yeah, and fucking I was in jury duty, motherfucker. I told you that. Don't bring that shit up. That's a painful source of thing for me.
oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we was just talking about wrestling, man. I'm
Oh,
sure you
Yeah, I know. That's why I hopped on.
what's your current thoughts on wrestling right now?
Well, I'm excited for WrestleMania, obviously. AEW's kind of trash right now, and Cody Rhodes is gonna beat Roman Reigns for the title of WrestleMania.
Okay.
I mean, I could go into great depth into how I think it's gonna play out, but I'm kind of walking home from work right now, so
yeah,
I don't
I'm
really have the breath to lay that all out. Hashtag fat people problems.
Yeah, no, I think it's interesting how WWE is playing it out because it's the way it's looking. Cody Rhodes is going to dethrone Roman Reigns.
And then he's gonna bring back the winged eagle belts. I can't fucking wait.
Yes.
Are you gonna get one of those?
If they drop it, absolutely.
Damn. Okay,
Actually, no, that's a lie. That's things rich people do, and I'm not rich people.
All right, bro, where are you gonna put that? Nah, yeah, it's looking that way though. It's looking like Cody Rhodes is gonna be Roman Reigns. Also,
I gotta be honest with you, I pulled a complete 180 on Cody Rhodes. If you were talking to me like a year ago, I fucking hated Cody Rhodes, like with a passion. And now I'm like, I really, really want Cody Rhodes to win this fucking title.
do you think he deserves it though?
Absolutely.
He worked hard, man.
He put in improving himself. Like he got released in 2016 up until now. Absolutely.
He was
he left the machine.
wasn't he Stardust at that time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He left the machine, reinvented himself, put in the work. It's not like he just lucked into it. He put in the fucking work because he was Stardust, and now he's probably the second most over person in WWE right now, behind maybe Sami Zayn, but even then they're kind of tied. Right. And like Seth Rollins too, but
since we're talking about Cody, man, I agree. Talk about putting in the work. After WWE, Ring of Honor, Bullet Club, all that work, and AEW. So I'm happy to see him back in WWE, winning the Rumble, man. I'm just hyped.
Yeah, I'm pissed that he's Dusty's kid though, because if he wasn't Dusty's kid, I'd still probably hate him. But I fucking love Dusty Rhodes, and I guess some of that rubbed off on Cody Rhodes.
Oh yeah, the American Dream, man.
Didn't they release brother Goldust?
He's still
no. I think his contract expired, and he just didn't resign with them.
Oh,
got you. He's not. Is he on like AEW though, or is he in a?
Yeah. He's I think he said he's going to retire at the end of this year or the end of next year or some shit like that.
Yeah. Got you.
I gotta.
Yo, King. I know you just hopped on, but I kicked off the live and I was talking about sneakers. I was talking about this pair specifically, the playoff 13.
Oh, fuck you with your 13s too, you piece of shit.
They're sitting. What you mean, bro? They have them everywhere.
I'm sorry, I don't have YouTube money to buy me shit, Rez.
Anywhere, bro. What you mean?
That's true. I can get them under retail on StockX right now.
See?
But you know how that is. I don't fucking trust StockX as far as I can throw it.
But yeah, I was talking about this because this is an OG colorway. Obviously, for Jordan heads, sneakerheads, that this was worn in '98 by Michael Jordan and also in the playoffs. But like, I was just talking about how this shoe is still sitting on shelves, which is great for a lot of OG nostalgic sneakerheads and stuff like that. But why do you think they're sitting? And do you think that this newer generation understands like what I'm holding in my hands right now? Because I feel like a lot of this generation doesn't know what they're wearing, and they don't appreciate the history. But also to be to defend them a little bit, I think they don't know. I don't realize that like there's a lot of history with these sneakers. It's not just
it's just like they don't have the hype behind them. If it's not a 1, 3, or a 4, generally no one gives a shit. As far as like the resale or the hype and all that shit.
Mhm.
If it's not a 1, 3, or 4, no one they don't care.
But like, why? So why would the 2011 release? Why did that pair fly off shelves and then this pair is still?
Oh, it's a different time. You know, reselling wasn't really a thing back then, or if it wasn't as big as it is now.
Mm-hmm. Do you think it'll ever get to that point though? Like, because I know eventually these will sell out, and then obviously they're gonna go up in price. But like,
yeah, they'll sell out once they hit the fucking the outlets at a discount.
Yeah, that kind of makes me think too.
Which is a shame because that's a fucking beautiful shoe.
Yeah.
But again, it doesn't have the hype behind it, which is good for someone like me. Or, I mean, you have YouTube money, so like you're all set. But like if you're a regular,
bro, I make like $20 a month from YouTube. It's nothing, bro.
Ask me how much you make off of YouTube.
How much you make?
Literally nothing.
Well, you got to get a camera, bro. You got a camera phone, so you're one step ahead of the game.
Yeah, unfortunately, I can't. No, if you can tell right now, my camera quality is shit.
Ah, bro, not even.
But yeah, no, like.
So
realistically, it's just purely a hype thing. Is the reason why it's sitting.
So
anything.
So where would you? No, but so for like the White Cement 3s, they're coming out next weekend, next Saturday. Yeah. I'm sure that those are gonna fly off shelves. They're most likely.
Honestly, like just based purely off the resale prices, I'm fucking bust. If resale prices will be to believe, they'll sell, but you can get them at a decent price. Like you're not gonna pay like double or triple retail on them. You can get them realistically, which it's not ideal, but for resale it's pretty good. You could probably get them around like 300, 320.
Mm-hmm.
Which, as you know, for any sneaker that's like a Jordan, it's pretty good. Especially for something that's an OG colorway and all that good stuff.
Well, I feel like they're kind of level, like they're almost on the same level as the Lost and Found ones, which is basically Chicago ones, because it's kind of like they added that extra layer of age factor with the yellowing on the midsole and the tab, kind of like what they did with the cracked leather on the Lost and Found ones. So that's kind of what makes me believe that these are probably going to sell out.
I mean, like I said, they'll sell out definitely. Like you probably won't get a pair on release day, but just because they sell out doesn't mean that they're gonna go for crazy money. It's like I said, man, I've been watching on StockX. You can get, like with the Lost and Founds, like 2 weeks before the drop, they were going for $1,000 plus. People were pissed when they were going for $1,000 plus because of the drop. I'm being dead serious.
You're crazy.
Lost and Found Chicago's, like 2 weeks, 3 weeks before the general release, we're going for like $1,000.
That's unbelievable.
So if you use that as a barometer, then you can get you will be able to get White Cement 3s at a decent-ish price.
So okay, so like with those pairs though, like are those something that you would? I know you would wear, but I'm talking about like you just paraphrasing like the community in general. You think that's a pair people are gonna wear, or you think that's a pair that people are just gonna flip and use as trade bait for something?
I mean, like you said, I would wear them because I don't play that resale shit. But I think people are gonna try to flip them, and the market's not just not gonna be there. Like people are not gonna make as much money off of these as they think as initially thought. Because they saw how the Jordan Reimagines went, and like, yo, there's money to be made on this, but they're not making as much money on these. That I can pretty much say is a fact.
All right, I'm gonna quote that and then I'm gonna go back to your release date.
Shit, I'll even give you a more hot take. Guarantee you. The most. What size shoe are you?
I wear a 10.5 to 11.
All right, so that's a pretty popular size, especially like 10.5. Guarantee you, those will go around $350. I guarantee you.
They're $225, right? Retail's $225.
Yeah, those will go for around $350. And that's only because 10.5 is like a really, really popular size. Like mine, a 13, you're looking around like 320, maybe 330 if the person thinks they have something more than what they do.
Right.
Which again, retail is fucking crazy.
I really do hope that it's like the Fire Red, because the Fire Red 3s were like an easy cop.
Oh yeah. I mean, I had to pay resale. I had to pay resale on them, but I only paid like what, like $25 more than retail
on top.
And that's only because I desperately wanted those shoes. If I had waited a little longer, I think you could probably cop a pair right now for like right around retail, if not slightly lower.
That's not bad. Yeah, so after this release, after the Jordan 3 white cement release, I think the next release will be, there's a pair that I want out every month, and I was like, damn it, dude, this is gonna suck. But I don't I think this is probably the most anticipated drop next to the what is it, the DMP 11s that are going to be dropping later this year.
Yeah, I was gonna say those are gonna have a ton of hype behind them.
For
but
sure.
Then again,
I don't know though. Yeah, because the DMP 6s actually, surprisingly, they had a lot of pairs available.
I mean, that doesn't really surprise me though. Hang on, I gotta pause for 1 second. I just gotta throw on my headphones real quick.
You're good. Yo, what up, King?
What's up, King?
Yo, what's up, fellas?
What's going on, man?
Chilling.
Sure. Yeah, I kicked off the live and I was talking about, basically the Jordan hype right now, and just the overall like the trend of OG colorways sitting on shelves as opposed to other, like other Jordan newer colorways that just seem to fly off shelves at times and stuff, and just trying to get a gauge of what's the mindset of the general consumer today, as opposed to like someone like you or myself or Adam, who collect sneakers for, long time now in this game.
Right. Shit, I have no idea.
Huh?
I have no idea what they're thinking.
I mean, it's weird because like I feel like I mentioned earlier, like people just don't know the whole like history behind the sneaker, but also just like the overall like I don't know what it is. Like I don't know if it's because of hype or if it's just because of trends or what, but like something like this, like this was a shock drop purchase for me, and I was like, I'm not even gonna try and like think twice. I saw it, whatever it costs, I'll buy it as long as it's retail. Boom, got it. But I went to my local shoe store today, and they had my size pretty much everywhere, all the shoe stores I went to. And I'm just like shocked because like this is a shoe that is very nostalgic. It's worth a lot of money.
I think we lost King Leo.
Money. Yeah, we lost King Leo. But I don't know. Like I'm so like enamored with everybody. Yo, what the heck? You good, bro? Sounds like somebody got hit by a bus.
Nah, the train just pulled up.
Oh, I was like, what the hell? Yo, what
My
up?
bad, fellas.
Oh, you're good.
I got a phone call and shit fucked up everything.
Oh, it's all good. What's up, Angel?
Yeah, so I mean, me personally, I love to see the 13s. I bought them already. I think I love to see OGs. So my personal request, and I know we spoke about it a little bit not too long ago. My personal thing now that I think I want to get back into is collecting the original stuff. That was always my original goal when I got into sneakers.
Mm-hmm.
So There will be some sneakers that will aren't originals, but like I'll give you an example. I know we spoke about it, like Cool Gray 4s or Space Jam 11s. They're not necessarily OG colorways, but they're like really significant colorways, like the Raging Bull 5s and there's certain Jordans that are still always kind of nostalgic,
Yeah.
although they're not originals. So maybe in that case, like the Lightning 4s, Thunder 4s, there's certain, maybe in that scenario, but I want to go back to just collecting original colorways because I don't wear my sneakers enough anyway. So like you said that you mentioned the DP6s. I like the shoe, but if I'm gonna wear a sneaker, I'd rather wear my black and infrared sixes, or rather wear my Carmine sixes.
Right.
So me personally, I'm getting to the point now where I'm actually putting my DMP sixes for sale. Sneakers that like I have the black and six low chromes, which were a thing in the mid 2000s, and then they retroed in 2015 maybe. Pretty popular shoe at the time, but now, you know, it's the sneaker I'm not wearing. So I'm gonna stick to like Concords. I think the most anticipated release besides my right off the bat, I'm not collecting Jordans as much, but the
Yo, Ken,
Jordan
you
3.
cutting out. We could barely hear you.
Oh shit! Hold on.
Yeah, we got audio.
Hold on. It's these damn AirPods.
Oh, you're using AirPods. Oh shit,
Yeah, I got the AirPod Pro.
that's crazy because I have those too. Well, I don't have that issue.
Can you hear me now?
Perfect.
Yeah. So what I was trying to say was there's times when like right now the 3 is definitely on my cop list because it's my second favorite sneaker ever, and then I want to get back to just collecting originals or um something close to an original or like one of those just real nostalgic sneakers from the mid 2000s. But picking up every single release, yeah, those days are probably more than done for me. But the Cherry 12, I think, is my most anticipated release for me because I had the 2009.
The doors will open on the right side.
My bad. I had to mute you, bro.
I had the 2009 version, and they're starting to come off the glue. So I wouldn't mind restoring them and putting the money back to restore them.
Yeah.
But the fact that they're coming out as a retro and to know I could get a pair, maybe even 2 pairs where, I could rock them at will, I think it would be awesome.
Right. What pair was this? The Cherry 12s?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Damn. You said 2009s. It's separating.
Yeah, they're separating. It's funny, man, because I had the 2011 playoffs, and those are still in fucking great condition, which is, I'm thankful for. But the 2009 12s, I've been wearing them. I wear them, but for whatever reason, the glue's starting to come off. So,
Damn. Yeah, it's tough because I had a couple of pairs like that myself. It's actually I was going to get a pair of I think it was 2012 Olympic sixes again.
yeah,
But I was like, yo, those are pretty up there in age. I don't know if like I should just
yeah,
wait and hope that Jordan Brand releases them in the next year or so.
they will.
Um,
They will.
but it's like that's kind of the urge or not urge, but that's kind of the thing that I have to really control is like, should I just wait for something, to come out and then I could get it for retail or possibly even cheaper, without having to worry about like, oh, the shoe's gonna fall apart, the glue's going undone, whatever the case may be,
Right.
in resale. Because like I feel like one, that's a part of sorry, FOMO, fear of missing out. Sorry.
Oops.
Oops. That's a part of FOMO though, because like I always had that happen to me, and it still does. Like it happened to me with these 13s. You know what I'm saying? Like the shock drop. Like I probably could have just copped them on actual release day, and no problem. I could still cop them today if I went to that store or went back there and bought them. But it's just those things where it's like you never really know like when things are gonna sell out, and it kind of sucks because it's like the days of just like going to a shoe store and finding your size, trying on the shoe, no BS, no problems. It's a hit or miss, you know.
Yeah.
Like you can't do that with every release, unfortunately, and you don't know which shoes are gonna do that to you. And um, I'm my whole mindset now with the shoe game is kind of like you. Like I always find myself coming back to OG nostalgia, like stuff like this, you know,
Yeah.
stuff like the white cement threes, uh, a shoe that I already have. I have the 88 threes, but I definitely want to go get them again because
Right.
you know it's just a nostalgic shoe, and
Right.
it's crazy because I mean I guess it's good and bad. It's good for us people who want them because I feel like we have a better chance of getting them, but it's bad I think for just like the
It's bad
overall
for no one.
huh?
What is bad to me? It's bad for no one
Why do you say that?
because most times in most scenarios, most sneakers go on sale.
Mm.
Jordans when they first released, they all went on sale like for $100.
But like, because I understand what you're saying, and I get that. That's a valid point. But like, from a sales standpoint, do you think that that will change Nike's way of distributing or bringing back the shoe again in the future? Like, this
No.
didn't do well, you
No.
know, this year, so we're not going to bring it back for a long time.
No.
Or no, you
No,
don't.
Nike makes so much money off of a shoe that they created and haven't changed the tech from 1985. Trust me when I say they made tons of money off of us to where they can sell the Jordan 37, which has way more technology, way more input and science and innovation being thrown towards the Jordan 37 that doesn't sell, but it doesn't matter because the Jordan 37, if it sells or not, means nothing because the Jordan 1 that they sell every week at 100, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
100,000 pairs,
I get you.
they're selling like hotcakes.
Right.
And it's
Yeah.
literally no improvement to the sneaker. So me personally, I don't think they have their money and they still want to give guys like our age the hey, here's a little cookie for you guys. We'll still keep you roped in. But the new guys don't care about that. They just want the latest one. They want the cool one.
Yeah. I feel it. Yeah, no, and you're that's absolutely valid. I think you hit the nail on the head right there with that statement because I mean these shoes are the technology is nothing compared to what's out there today. Obviously, you know, like these shoes were worn predominantly in the 90s and 2000s and no improvements have been made. I mean, maybe with the way the shoe fits, you know, and the materials that were used, but other than that, really it's nowhere. It doesn't even come close to that fact.
Yeah. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. That's my other AirPods.
Yeah. So I mean that's a great point, you know, and I was just kind of wondering that too, because like I said, like today I went to one of my Sol Supremacy out in Newark, California, but I traded some Jordan 1 lows and some Jordans for I got those cool gray 11s and Flint 13s.
Nice.
And it's just like, yo, like I have so many things that I want to get, but they're all OG colorways. And I don't want to get releases OG colorways that are too old, like meaning like over like 8+ years old. Because I don't want to risk, you know, the shoe falling apart on me or whatever the case may be, but just seeing the trends of a lot of these sneakers that have been coming out again, sitting on shelves or just not even really going for that much over retail really compels me to just wait it out or possibly, you know, just wait, you know, just get it from somebody or just waiting it out. And I think you and I and Adam have collected sneakers long enough to know there's a lot of stuff. What can we expect to see you pick up this year sneaker wise? Sorry, bro. I had to unmute yourself when you talk, if that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, what do you plan on copping this year? Is there anything that you plan
Focus
on?
on?
Yeah.
I'm definitely looking at the Jordan 3. Jordan 3.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I swear.
Is fresh really what Chipotle stands for?
What?
Who is that?
Chipotle? I don't know what just happened, guys. I think we're having some audio issues here. Can you guys hear me?
Yo.
What's good?
What's up, Mac? Is that
Yeah,
me?
I kind of want Chipotle now.
So do I.
No, my buddy's here, and he was like, Chipotle. Like, is fresh really what Chipotle means?
Yo, Chipotle is bomb though, bro. I go for that every now and then, man.
Rez, I was telling you about my diet, bro. The only thing that I can eat when it comes to like fast food is Chipotle, bro, on my diet. Like no rice, no bread.
Anything that you can build is good, I think. Because
Mhm.
you know what you're getting for the most
Yeah.
part. Obviously, they whatever like preservatives they add and stuff, that's a different story. But like for the most part, you know what you're putting in your bowl, burrito,
Right.
or whatever the case may be. But
Yeah.
but yeah, King. So what can we expect to see you pick up this year?
Oh, so the 3 that's coming out now, I definitely would like at least one pair. I have the free throw lines. I have the 88 pair from 2013, 12, and then I also have the 2010 pair or 11 pair with the Jumpman. So it's literally one of my favorite sneakers. I still wear all the pairs. So I would say I would start off with those. I would start off with some white cement 3, and then I'd go to the Wizards 3. I'm very interested in the Wizards 3 because he wore it. It's a Michael Jordan PE. I tried to collect at some point all the retros that he wore during the Wizard years, including the 18s and the 17s. But additionally, he wore Jordan 7 French Blues. He wore Jordan 3 Wizards. He wore the Cool Gray 9, the Cool Gray 11. So it's nice to kind of have that as a part of my thing. And then I'm looking at right now. I like the Black Toe Celtics, and then after that, it's straight to the end of the year. I like the Cherry 12s, the DMP 11s, and I like the Burgundy 5s. I would say that those are the top on my list right now. You're muted, Rez.
My bad. I was saying just for Jordans though, right?
So that's just for Jordan. So LeBron's, I want the LeBron generation. First home game. And anything OG LeBron from his original colorways. And then new stuff, I'm probably going to at least buy one Ja Morant sneaker. And maybe one Jason Tatum just to have. And if I like them, maybe I'll get more. But if I don't like them, maybe I'll just be overpurchase.
Got you. Yeah, that's solid. That's a solid list. I think for me, yeah, personally, like I want to get those University Blue Black Toes,
Those
the Celtic ones. I actually have the DMP ones. I don't know if you remember those. They were part of the Bulls and Celtic pack.
Yeah, they're both black toes.
They're the same color, right? It's just they switched the tongue.
Yeah, it's the same color block, and it's just they obviously switched out the red and the green.
Right.
Okay, got you. Huh?
Don't get fat, fellas. Fuck.
I'm probably gonna I'm gonna go for the Thunder Force. I don't know about the DMP 11s. I had them before, but I didn't wear them as much as I thought I would have. That's why I'm kind of like, do I want to get those again? And then actually, funny story. I unDS'd my DMP-11s when I graduated college, and I have a picture of that.
Oh, nice.
So that kind of has a soft spot in my heart. But like that was like the only time that I really wore them, and then I got rid of them. So,
Right.
but yeah, no, like those are on my list. The threes that are coming out next week are on my list. Burgundy 5s was a sneaker that I had, but unfortunately, by the time I started to wear them, they started to fall apart. So I don't know. I might have to get those again. And that's I think that's pretty much it. The one pair that does kind of intrigue me. It's a newer colorway though, whereas those Aqua 6s. But I'd rather get the 8s.
Aqua 6s.
Yeah, they're like basically they use the Jordan 6 silhouette, but they're like aqua colors.
I like it. Is it black? Is it the black with the Hornets colors? Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it's those. So
when you say aqua, like the aqua states, like the.
yeah, so they basically use the same color blocking except they put it on a Jordan 6.
Yes.
So those look nice, but I don't know if it's a shoe that I would cop, because if I had to choose between that or the 8s, obviously I would go for the 8s, just because it's an original colorway. Oh, and then also the playoff 8s. That's a for sure on my list as well.
Playoff 8s on the list. I had the last version, but they didn't do the red
2015.
pull tab. Yeah, or 13. I think it was. They didn't do the red pull tab, which kind of was ass. And then those are eventually fucking fall apart. So
Yeah, I had I think it was a 07 pair for the longest, and then the part with all the, I don't know what that part is on the side panel of the shoe, which was like the whole like design of the aqua thing. It
yeah.
cracked on me, and I was like, damn, I don't think I could bring those back. So
Yeah.
just gotta enjoy them while I can.
That's it.
Gotta get a
I
pair.
wouldn't, to answer like your question earlier though, I wouldn't dive into like older sneakers. I think over 6 years, 7 years, I think 8's really my cutoff. Anything over 8 years, I probably wouldn't get, especially if they're dead stock. The chances of them being kept in a shitty place just increases the wearability of how long they'll be. Sometimes not even worth it.
Yeah, so I mean, like if you have a shoe and you wear it pretty regularly, I would assume naturally they would last you longer, right? As opposed to something that sits
Yeah.
in your shelf for like 10, 12 years untouched, and then you
Right.
finally put it on for the first time, it's gonna fall apart. I mean, that's just how it goes,
Right.
right? Like unless there's some sort of science behind the just the overall longevity of retros.
The polyurethane that they use, if you compress it enough, that you actually would a sneaker. If you compress it enough, it keeps it from drying up and crumbling. And eventually you'll still, it'll still crumble, but the life expectancy of it will go up a lot more significantly than if you just kept them dead still and said, hey, 10 years from now, I want to just, wear them.
Yeah.
So it's a real shitty midsole, and those things just fall apart in seconds.
Yeah, I will say with more of the recent releases of Jordan retros, they have increased or they've improved the durability a little bit. Like I noticed on some of the Jordan 3s that came out in recent years, the paint has not cracked on me yet, and I've wore them a good amount of times already, as opposed to some of the older releases of Jordan 3s where the stuff just, you wear it one time after a long day, there's already like paint cracks like on the midsole, and I haven't noticed that on some of the 3s. I'm referring to like my black cement 3s. Like I wore those probably a handful of times already, and I've noticed no issues in terms of like paint cracking or anything like that. So in regards to the overall trend of stuff. I kind of like the way where it's going with OGs sitting because it's a good thing, you know. And then you also have a higher chance of getting them under retail, you know, if they hit outlets or people just buying them and then realizing, yo, like, I can't make money off this. Please just take it off my hands or whatever. So, so you have a question?
No, I just wanted to add one, like all those sneakers you listed, you know, as far as like what's the cop this year. One pair that y'all haven't mentioned yet that I think is going to be a little slept on is the SB4s.
Oh, those look so good.
Yeah, with the green heel tab.
There's going to be 2 colorways released for it, and rumor and speculation is the other pair is going to be the Breads.
Oh god.
Oh, really?
That's rumor and speculation, but that's what I'm hearing.
That's supposed to come out in March, right? Next month.
Yeah, it's the end of March.
But is it who's gonna have it though? Is it gonna be like one of those quick stripe releases, or is it gonna be?
I think it's gonna be, at least with the forest greens or the pine greens or whatever they are.
Yeah. Damn.
That's a good
the forest greens or whatever they're gonna be called.
Yeah, yeah.
Are gonna be released first through skate shops, obviously, because they're SBs. And then they're going to do a general release like a week later. I think it's going to be like the 21st and then like the 28th. And that's for the green ones. I don't know when the second one's going to be. But like I said, I heard rumor and speculation that they're going to be the Breads.
Damn. Well, this just adds an extra layer of complexity to my to my list. Because I told myself, I was like, I only want to get OG stuff. There is a colorway too that's dropping. I don't know the exact date. I don't think they've released a date, but it's a Jordan 1, and I think it's coming out later in the year. And it's kind of like I'm trying to find a picture of it right now. It's kind of like a burgundy maroonish type Jordan 1, and I think it's comprised of suede. And there's no official date yet, but I definitely want to get those.
Yeah.
And
here. We all know what Rez really wants, though. He wants those fucking Tiffany Air Force Ones because he can afford them.
Hell no, I ain't paying no $400 for damn.
You're paying $400 for an Air Force One with the little square silver on the back.
I actually thought about getting them because I saw LeBron wearing it with the jacket, and then when I saw the notify me and I saw the price, I was like, nope, keep going. I am not paying $400. That shoe is probably gonna sell for under retail.
Nah, maybe.
Like I know people are gonna drop $400 for a shoe, but retail though, like yo, that's pushing it, bro.
Yeah, but fucking people are crazy, bro. The fucking like Chicago's from 2015, fucking 8 years ago, are still going for almost $1,000.
I ain't paying that shit. Yeah, the shoe I'm talking about though, it's called the Air Jordan 1 High OG Palomino.
Oh, okay. I know which ones you're talking about. Yeah.
It says they're coming out in September.
Yeah.
So I want to get that pair.
Yeah, those are hot.
And then also the chambray 7s. I know that's another sneaker too, King, that it's not like an OG color that Jordan wore, but it came out during that era of like nostalgia. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, 100%.
The chambray 7s for sure. Those and the citruses I felt like are slept on colorways for the 7s. The citrus,
I love the citrus. I got them a couple months ago kind of as a goof. But like I actually really fuck with them. I actually pair them with the Miami Heat jersey that one Mr. Ravelry Sportswear supplied me with.
Yo, why are you giving me ideas?
It's good with really good with the Canucks jersey as well. The Pablo Bure throwback. You know what I mean?
Yeah. See, you're giving me ideas because I know
I got my Thunder Dan Marley 96-97 Miami Heat jersey. Throw on those fucking Citrus 7s, bro.
I was actually thinking of getting those to wear with the We Believe Warriors jerseys because I felt like they kind of complement each other. I mean, obviously the red, you know, there's really not red on those Warriors jerseys, but I feel like it contrasts pretty well. I want to piggyback real quick off of a live that's Throwback King had yesterday on Kings, about the whole buyer seller etiquette, because actually something happened to me recently and I thought it was perfect timing that he
Listen, man, I told you the payment was on the way. I just got to fucking MoneyGram it.
money grab it. So I sold something, right? I sold something on eBay, and the buyer bought something from me, and then he also bought another item from me. It was the same buyer, and then he sends me a message, and I had to translate the message because it wasn't in English, and I basically translated the message, and the second item that he bought from me, he basically told me to throw it in as a free gift. And I was like, no, that's not, for one, that's not how this works. You have to basically pay for the item. I was like, I can combine shipping, so it'll save you on cost, but you still got to pay for the item. And so he paid for the first item that he won, but he refused to pay for the second. And so I kind of was like, I kind of wanted to be like a little petty about it, and I kind of wanted to just like not send him anything at all.
Oh shit! Okay.
But I did
Which
my
one?
due
Tom,
diligence.
Kyle, Richard?
Huh?
Which petty? Tom, Kyle, Richard?
Kyle. No, sorry. No, but like I sent him one of the two items that I sold him because he paid for it, and the first item that he paid for was the higher valued item. But like if I refused to send him that item, I'm sure eBay would have sided with him. Like, he already paid, you got to send it to him regardless of whether he paid for the other item or not. But like, I guess it's just like the whole buyer seller etiquette, and just like the way this works. Like, I just wish eBay would have a better way of punishing buyers who don't pay, because obviously, like, we all know, like, as buyers and sellers on eBay who have sold things and bought things, we know that eBay, like, 99% of the time, favors the buyer more than the seller. And it was a bit frustrating to me because it's like, okay, now I'm stuck with this other item that I had listed up, and this dude, like, legit paid for the item, for the other item, not the second item. But I'm screwed because now I'm like left in the dark, and now I have to relist this item. I lose all my watchers, and there's no way that I could like get this guy like a strike on his account, or don't do that, type of thing. But like, what is like your guys? I know I heard some of you guys talk about it yesterday, but like, how do you have you guys had something like that happen to you before? And if so, like, how do you guys handle that type of shit?
I don't sell on eBay. I can't comment on this.
Well, just in general, like, have you sold anything at all, and then somebody?
What, had somebody flake on it or whatever?
Yeah, or just like, did they like not have the whole like just common courtesy or etiquette to like, yo, like, you said you were gonna buy this, now you're backing out for whatever reason.
I've had that happen to me before. I've actually, admittedly, kind of a scumbag move. I've done that before. Like, I'm being real. I've been in a couple of chances. Asked Snacks about it. He called me out about it one time. About doing that, about being like, yo, let me get this, and then fucking, and then like, either I get buyer's remorse, or like legitimately my funds aren't, however. So like, it's fucked up. I know it is. I'm not defending it at all. It is fucked up. But as far as like having that happen to me, yeah, it sucks, but there's not much you can do about it. I mean, I'm the type of person, like, if I can't do anything about it, then there's no point in complaining outside of just making yourself more angry,
Right.
But I do understand the frustration that that people would have with that. Just like me, I'm just like, all right, whatever, I'll just keep it pushing. But where that's just, I don't sell through eBay. So like with you said with losing the watches or whatever, that's a completely different thing than from what I've had to deal with. So just my personal experience, like I just keep it pushing. But in a scenario yours where you have people watching an item and you have to take it down or whatever, like that's yeah, that's fucked up. You shouldn't be if you don't intend on buying the item, like, or you try and change the deal at the last minute, then you're kind of a scumbag, and I hope your diddly turns back and falls in the crapper.
Yeah, nah, it was kind of weird, man. The guy,
Anyone knows what the movie's from, I'll give you $1.
the dude, just in general, man, was just like, bro, like you obviously don't know how this works. Like you commit to buy something, you buy it. I understand there's things that come up, but it's not like this guy didn't have the funds. Like he had the money, obviously, because he bought my other item. He just like expected me to throw it in as a gift, and I was like, bro, like,
no, that's not right. No.
Like, what the hell are you talking about? Like, I'm not throwing this in as a freaking gift. Like,
what do you mean, Rez? You didn't give the guy a nice present? I mean, he was courteous enough to buy your item. You should give him something for it.
I'll give him the finger. No, I'm just kidding.
Kitty. Look at the kitty.
Hey,
is that Shaq or Kobe?
This is Shaq, man.
Hey,
he's feeling better, dude. You know,
good. Glad to hear it. I'm glad to hear it.
Yep.
Posterizing fools.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago, he would have not been, wanting to be on camera or jump up on this table. Sheesh, man.
Now he's all like, "Yo, everyone needs to know me."
Yeah, I'm happy about that.
The big shamrock.
Yeah, it's the diesel. So I think it's funny. Like this guy I work with, he knows that my cats are Shaq and Kobe, and he's always like, "Hey, Kobe, stop eating my food, Kobe." He's like, "Hey, Kobe, that's my cat treat. Get away from there." He's like, "How's my ass taste?"
I was hoping you would bring that up. I fucking love that. Yeah. Hey, Kobe, how does my ass taste?
Yeah,
it's funny.
I'm glad to see that he's doing well. I know we were talking.
Thanks, man. Yeah, dude. Everybody was really awesome, like asking about him and stuff. Like he was in pretty rough shape. Like he has feline leukemia and he gets anemia because of it. His red blood cell count gets messed up. And I guess healthy levels are like 34 for cats. And when I took him to the emergency vet, he was down to 13. So, yeah, he was in rough shape. And then when I took him to the vet that following Tuesday, so like 3 days later, he was up to 24. So, and I think he's probably above that now. But, yeah, I've got him taking medicine and stuff. It's getting a little bit harder to give it to him now that he's feeling better. But he's been a good cat about it and seems to be helping him out. So I appreciate everybody asking about him.
It's good, man. Yeah,
that's good.
Yeah, but to go off of your eBay story, man, like I don't know whether I've ever had anybody like ask me to throw in a gift or I have had people back out of deals, like even after they won an auction, they'll be like, "Oh, this isn't what I thought," or I didn't realize this was like one of the more recent ones was I had a pair of Silver Bullet Air Max 97s from like 2006 that I was trying to sell, and somebody bought them and they're like, "Wait, are these from 2006?" And I was like, "Yeah." They're like, "This isn't the 2016 or 17 pair." I was like, "No." They're like, "Oh yeah, I don't want these." And I was like, "Okay, understood." Like, so, I don't, those kind of situations come up from time to time, but I've never had anybody.
You don't send people gifts?
I mean, I would love to send people gifts. I'm trying to cook up something where I could do something small, but it's not like it's going to be, like an extra custom jersey or, a pair of Jordans or something like that. I mean, unless you really,
what you should do, Rez? You should do, Rez? Take a shit in a bag, send it to him, be like, "Here's your gift, bitch."
Ouch.
You can't send perishables, bro.
He called the shit poo.
Ah, listen, man. Tell him it's fertilizer. Here, here's a free pack of fertilizer.
Wow. Yeah, no, it is what it is, man. Like I learned to not sweat it no more, dude. Like I just move on and stuff. I just wish that eBay would hold the buyer more accountable than they do the seller, because like you cannot leave negative feedback as a seller to a buyer. It's only one way. So the seller or the buyer, if you ship something to them and they don't like it for whatever reason, they could just leave negative feedback, and your account basically, that's your pretty much your reputation. And it sucks because like for somebody who has been a part of eBay since 2006 with 100% feedback, there have been times where buyers have tried to manipulate the whole situation, where they tried to basically get a free item or free, they just tried to one up me, the seller. And there was one instance where I took it to eBay's support team. I took it up to their manager and I demanded to have one of the feedbacks that was left on my my account revoked, because it wasn't right. I forgot what it was about, but basically the buyer left me negative feedback for something I believe that he said didn't fit him. And I even gave him the measurements and I told him all that stuff before I sent it to him. And he was like, "No, if you're not going to refund me, then I'm going to leave you negative feedback." I'm like, "Okay, well, I already gave you the information that you needed prior to purchasing the item. So go ahead." And I was like, "Do it, because I'm going to have it removed." And then eBay, when he left the negative feedback, I reached out to eBay. I told them everything, chat by chat. And I told them that you have to have this removed. And they were like, "I'm sorry, but, we understand you're frustrated, but the buyer, he's entitled to leave their." I'm like, "I understand that, but you have to also understand that his reasoning for leaving that is not valid. Therefore, this should be removed." And I was like, "I want to speak to your manager." And then eventually the manager reached out.
You went Karen?
Huh? I went Karen on eBay. And straight up, they were like,
I do it frequently.
I mean, like shit, I got reputation is like everything, bro. I feel like in this whole world of selling and buying and stuff like that, because it goes a long way. And going back to what I was saying on Kings, like with buyers and sellers, because I know there have been really crappy transactions that were done on Kings, some that were not under the approval of the mods, like UMAC being one of them, but also just like understanding what to expect. And when you're dealing with people on a group, and just having rules set in place. I feel like, for one, I mentioned 3 things. 1, you should not sell fakes. 2, be respectful to the seller or buyer, whoever in either position. And I forgot what my other point was. I listed it yesterday in the chat, but just overall, man, like being transparent with your with the items that you're selling. You know what I'm saying? And just like, I think transparency goes a long way, because there's too many people out there that try to scam other people or just overall one up another person, and it gets really frustrating. And it starts to lead into other things like, oh, this group sucks, or I don't want to be a part of this group anymore, or there's people who are not doing their jobs. It's not even about that. It's just about having the common etiquette. I think business etiquette when you're dealing with someone like that. Just to highlight, Sixburg64 says, "I understand being able to search ended listings for research pricing purposes, but showing the seller is just encouraging that activity." Yeah, that really.
Can I give a quick shout out to Sixburg?
Yeah, for sure.
So he sent me a link for a Nike Dion vintage authentic Cowboys, the white one, and it was like for like 100 and like think $70, but I was able to get it like 120 or 30. So shout out, there's like a prestige edition, 1997. Still has it here.
That's what's up.
So yeah, shout out to you, Dave. Appreciate that. I'm still looking for a revisit in the Curtis Martin authentic jersey for anybody out there. Just
Gotcha. I have you said Curtis Martin?
Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah, I have a Keyshawn, not a Curtis, but
you have the 19, right?
Yeah.
What do you have? You have the Kelly Green?
The Kelly Green, yeah. It's his I believe it's his rookie jersey. So
yeah, that's my favorite Jet jersey.
Oh, for sure. That's definitely up there.
The 80s and late 80s are pretty dope too.
What up, fool? Yo, what up, guys? How you doing?
What's up, POB?
What's up, POB?
Yeah, man. I hope I'm not too late to the party.
Are you coming live from Eli's cave or what? What's up, bro?
Nah, man. I just got back from eating dinner.
Oh, that's what's up. What'd you have for dinner, bro?
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, I just had some ribeye.
Oh shoot!
Oh, my bad.
No, man. No, everything's good, man. Just I was able to catch a piece of the beginning of the live, but then I had to step out for a bit.
Oh, you're good, bro. I was just talking about I don't know if you caught the part because I kicked off the live, and I was talking about sneaker. This live has been mainly predominantly about sneakers, but it's kind of an open.
Of course.
But I was talking about this pair in general because I noticed this pair is sitting.
Yes.
In stores today, and I was just curious to see like why that is, and what does it mean for like OG collectors, for people who like colorways and stuff like that.
I mean, there's two sides to the sort of that. Like on the bad side, like you think that as far as the resellers go, people think that's going to be a big thing, and all of a sudden, no, it's sitting, and not a lot of people are buying them. Or on the flip side, if you're an OG collector, if you know about that certain sneaker, man, and you're able to get them easy peasy, good for you. Maybe you can double up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I thought about doubling up on these too, but I'm not paying. I'm not gonna pay retail twice for the same shoe. That's
funny you say doubling up. Like, I hate the fact of playing basketball. So if you guys don't know, I've been playing a lot more basketball.
Yes.
So.
By the way, you got a killer jumper shot, bro.
Oh, thank you, man.
I've seen your form, bro. I was like, damn, dude.
I don't know. I think we should see Mac and fucking King Leo in a 3-point contest. Hey, Leo, I just want to say this to you right now. I feel like I can do you up.
Oh, snap. Oh, snap.
He said beat me up or just beat me to 1-on-1. I don't know.
Oh, D you up. D you up. I'm going to play defense on you. We'll score on it. Leo's about to be like, yo, I will come out there right now and fucking we'll sort this out real quick.
I would love the opportunity to drop 60 on you.
Oh,
that's fine. I'll just drop 81 on you.
Oh,
stop it.
All right, Kobe.
Yeah, me and Neil will come in, fucking shirts, drop 100 each on y'all.
Hey, Wilt Chamberlain, chill. Will.
That's the easiest way to get me to not play defense on you.
So either way,
I'll
I
forfeit.
was thinking about buying a pair of 13.
I'm
thinking about it. I'm like, man, I almost hate the fact of thinking about playing anything 13 songs.
Well, you talking about hooping in the 13s? Because I think they're one of the most. I think they're one of the most comfortable Jordans.
It's my favorite Jordan to play basketball with.
Yeah.
So I was like, man, should I just get like a pair to just like fucking just get in the court and just fuck around with it? But I don't know, man. I don't know if I could do it.
The only thing I don't like about the 13s is when they crease when you crease them really bad, the shoe looks ugly. Like it looks very deformed. It almost looks like
other than the one, I don't know if there's any good shoe that looks good creased.
I mean, like for the older stuff, I feel like with Jordan 1s, I mean, they look good creased, but I mean, Jordan 1s are the most like uncomfortable Jordan to ever hoop in. But yeah, I hear you. Like I definitely, if I had to choice to just pick a pair of Jordan like 1 through 14 to hoop in, I probably would say the 13s will be on my list for sure, and then probably the 12s, and then the 8s. The 8s are
13 for me. It's the 13 and 14. They're similar tech.
Mm.
And then the 12 would be probably my third choice, but it's stiff. You don't realize like it's all this chunky too.
Yeah.
But it is a full length Zoom unit, so maybe for that alone, I probably play that. I can't play in anything 11 or lower.
Oh, for sure not, man. 11s are very uncomfortable for me.
Can't do it.
They're one of
Like
those.
even I don't know how Jordan played in any of it because they were terrible.
He's the GOAT, man.
Yeah,
Well, I mean,
They
the
just look good, but they
technology-
just didn't feel good.
The technology on the earlier, like the original releases, was actually better than a lot of the retros. But
We're talking about the OGs.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I heard recently that even back in '85, Jordan was complaining about how his feet would bleed when he would wear the.
well,
fucking-
I mean, 85 is a little. There wasn't any tech in those. It's just
It's just
What do you mean? It had the
a
air
flat-
unit in it. It had the air unit in it.
the Jordan 1? No, it didn't.
I thought it had it.
no.
Yo.
The first Jordan to use air was the 3.
Was it?
False advertising for the first two.
There,
Can you believe that?
there was no air bubble unit on a Jordan 1. Unless you're talking.
There's no air.
There's an air unit in the
No,
Which one?
not in the originals. No,
yeah,
No.
it is. And the 2.
no,
And the 2, there was
not
a
in the originals, dude.
in the original.
What sneaker are we talking about here?
The 1 and the 2.
We're just talking about
It
Jordan.
had
It
air.
had the air bubble, but it had the air unit in it. I think. I'm pretty sure. Well, it had air tech.
Yeah.
It had air technology, but not the air bubble or the air unit.
Yeah, no, the air bubble unit came on the Jordan 3. That was the first time.
Well, it was a visible
Yeah.
air unit, but
Yeah, it was the visible air unit, but Jordan 1s and 2s
Was
had
it-
air units in it.
Yeah, it was just in the
Yeah. Yeah, it was just exactly. It was just in one part of the shoe. It wasn't throughout the whole sole.
That's crazy because I did not know that. So I just learned.
Damn, y'all got me thinking everything you know. I'm like, no, I'm pretty sure they had air units in them. Yeah, and also like to add on with as far as the comfortability of Jordans, when they made the shoes specifically for him, there was a lot of differences for his shoes compared to GR releases.
Oh, for sure.
Like for example, like I remember they did something. I think it was like the Jordan for the 11, a specific part of the shoe where his toes are. Like they made it, I guess, more room there, so that way he's able to do his cuts and his movements better. But way different than the GR. So yeah.
Mm. Got you. Yeah, no, like there's definitely.
In fact, just real quick, funny, like cool thing about Air Jordans, like even mids, if you see the word Air on top of like the Jumpman logo or Air anywhere on the shoe, it has an Air sole unit. So the sneakers that don't, like toddlers and preschools, some of them don't. And you won't see, you'll just see the Jumpman logo without any air. So even like grade school and stuff like that, if they label the word air in it, it has an air sole. Yeah.
I know the youth versions were called Sky Jordans for because they didn't have air soles in them. That I'm sure about.
Interesting.
But the recent 2 is the most closest tech-wise to the originals, which had an air sole unit in the
So does this have an air unit?
Yeah.
The 13 has 2 zoom pods. Has a 4-foot zoom unit and a heel zoom unit.
Interesting. I did not know that. See, I just
So that's the same zoom that's in the LeBron 20 right now.
This
The
one
only
is?
thing is, yes, it's the same zoom units. It's just a smaller unit, and it's also not. It's carried in Phycon, which is a harder density foam. So it's not.
Does the 13 have the Kevlar
Comfortable
unit on it? Because I know the 11 had the Kevlar on it, right?
The carbon fiber.
Yeah, the carbon fiber. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
11, 12, 13, 14 all have carbon fiber. In
Yeah.
fact, up until 37, most of them.
Interesting. Well, I just learned something today. So
Yeah,
thank you guys.
yeah, man. It's all complicated, man.
In terms of jerseys, have any of you guys picked anything up lately?
I've got a couple things on the way.
I mean, my Brady's eventually supposed to come. Shout out to Matt on his new video. Go check that out. He reviewed the future.
Actually, B and Mac are working on a deal right now. You know, just hoping that I hope everything's doing good with you, Mac.
Yeah, man. Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna finish that up this week, most likely.
Gotcha.
I did order a Jordan Finals jersey from Mitchell and Ness. They actually, from Mitchell and Ness website, they let you do the 40% off on a Jordan jersey I didn't have, so I ordered one.
Really?
But, yeah, it was
That's
the
fucking
Finals
crazy.
jersey, the white one.
Oh, that's what's up.
The 98 with the old badge. So I did buy that. I actually haven't bought any other jerseys other than that. Well, I'm sorry, I'm lying. I bought a Messi jersey, the one that they wore in the cup. I was able to get one from Adidas, which was great.
That's what's
Fucking
up.
Yeah, that's pretty
and
much it,
everybody
bro.
got the fucking soccer jerseys. Dude, those Messi's jerseys are freaking impossible to get over here. Oh my god!
I wouldn't even
Some
know, bro.
people hate fat people. That's okay.
That's what's up.
Unfortunately,
I haven't really as far
Nice.
as jerseys, I haven't really picked up any jerseys recently.
Same.
But I actually one of my old coworkers, he just hit me up out the blue and asked me if I wanted some jerseys that he had in his closet. And they were all Nike Rewind jerseys. You guys know the Rewind series. And I was like, well, how much you want? And he was like, you could have them. And I was like, what? And he was like, yeah, I was just going to donate them. I was like, well, shoot, if you're offering to give them to me for free, I'll take them. Maybe the hoop in and stuff like that. And yeah, he gave me some good stuff. I got here, why don't I show you guys? I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab them.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, and sorry to bring the topic back to shoes, but I just picked up one of my grails. I picked up the KD3 Retro All Stars.
Nice.
I was so happy to get them. Because surprisingly, they were. No, wait. It's just that they were sitting at a shoe palace near my house, and I'm like, what? These things are sitting, and they were sold out online immediately. So when I got lucky as hell.
Those are the red ones, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the retro ones.
I was thinking about getting them, but I have to get out of this habit of buying shoes just to buy them for nostalgia. So,
yeah,
I ended up not picking them up because I don't think I would ever wear them.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, am I gonna wear these shits? Probably not.
No, dude, they're actually pretty dope shoes, and they're comfortable and they're cheap. Only $130, so I'm like, they're dope.
No, they're a great price, and I do like them. But shit, I was like, I'm not gonna take all of them because I got the 15, which is a great basketball sneaker. I have the LeBron 20. I have so many new shoes, and then I'm like, well, I'm not gonna wear them over a Kobe or over, you know. So it's just tough to. You have so many kicks, man. It's tough to really.
It is.
You know, it's tough. Like, bro, I'm actually thinking about getting rid of or selling Adidas Kobe's already because I'm like, I'm never gonna wear them.
All right,
those ones that look like toasters.
So you have the ones that look like toasters, and then you have the other one that he won in the All-Star game, Slam Dunk.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Which one are you talking about? Yeah.
All right, real quick. I just want to show these.
Put your screen bit, Rez.
All right, hold up. He gave me this.
Ooh, nice.
All swingmans, but they were free, so I'm like, I'm not gonna turn down free.
Exactly.
That's
good condition too.
Yeah, it's still pretty good. These are all 2X, which is cool. so I could layer under these. He gave me that one. He gave me this one. This one's dirty, so I got to get this dry clean. But I was looking for this too, actually. So big shout outs to the homie.
Oh, Yao Ming.
Yao.
The Yao.
Oh yeah, but that's fire.
Yeah.
This is also. The
I feel like that's an easy one to rock. I feel.
Oh, for sure. I got this one earlier a couple years ago, but he gave me another one, so I'll probably use one to hoop in. So he gave me the
Nice.
Yeah, I like that.
classic.
I like that a lot.
I still want the authentic of this, but I can't find it in my size, man.
Yeah. I don't know. Those are hard to
Dazzle
find in
one?
smaller sizes.
Yeah, with the dazzle material, like I want that one so bad, but I can't find it in my size.
I want to see them go back to those. I missed.
This one too is probably my favorite of the pile that he gave me right here. This one's fire.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, nice. That's the one.
That's nice.
I know I have an original color that he wore. Shout outs to you, Mac. But got this one. And then he gave me this one. I had this jersey back in the day, but I got rid of it. And if you watch my older videos, you'll know what I'm talking about. But
Oh, yes, I do. I know that one.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
That's a dope one.
yeah.
I
So
like that.
No, that you can rock with almost every Jordan you got.
Yep.
oh, for sure. And I didn't pay anything for these. He just gave them to me for free. Because he knows, like, I guess he knew. He's like, yeah, you're a big jersey guy, so you could appreciate him more. I was like, oh, hell yeah, bro. For sure.
Nah, that's fire.
So got a bunch of those. And then got some other things too. I got some random shit. I bought a Funko Pop today. I was telling Mac
Get
about
the Funkos or your res.
fucking A, bro. I don't know what the hell. Like, I saw it. See, this is the problem with me, man. When I go shopping and shit, especially when I'm by myself, I just look at shit and I'm compelled to buy it. And
That's why you gotta have a wife with you, man. You gotta rein you in.
but I got this this exclusive right here. It's a crack.
It's so random.
Look at that, bro.
It's not even
I
from
do
like a
like how
series.
you
It's
got
just
that
his
shit,
crack.
bro.
You're not allowed to go shopping no more.
Nah, so okay, a little backstory about this, right? First
Yeah,
off, yeah, it is random. But I'm
You
actually
really love the crack and spice rum. I get it.
I was telling Mac about this shit because like I'm into a lot of paranormal shit. Like I'm into like ghosts, I'm into like UFOs and like mythology. So like this, but it's like, bro, like I don't need this shit. I'm fucking moving next week. Like, what the hell am I doing? Buying this shit. So
Bro, return that.
I'll be your little buddy in U-Haul. Put it on the dashboard.
I can't return this,
Yo,
bro.
I hope you kept your receipt.
Yo, did they give you a free gift with it?
No, they didn't, bro.
That's
But
what's
yo,
up.
this is fire though, bro. Look at that shit. He's
Yo,
holding.
Rez,
What's up?
if you ever want to waste $10, just PayPal me. and then I'm gonna save that money for you and give it back to you.
Yo, King Leo, you don't want to see the price tag, buddy. Believe me.
No, it can't be more than $10.
Bro, this shit was not cheap, bro.
Come on, Rez.
I'm telling you that, bro. This shit, guess
Well,
how
how
much?
much was it?
All right, let's play the
30?
price. Let's play the prices right. Let's get some.
All right.
Let's get some.
I can't play.
I'm spinning for 30.
$39.99.
$39.99 goes to Adam. Okay, Big
Ding,
John.
ding,
what you
ding.
got?
I'm gonna say
I have to say, well, Adam already said my price.
$38.98.
You got to go 4001.
4001. All
I'm
right, POB, what you got?
I'm gonna say like with 35 with tax, like 38 something.
All right, you guys were all close, but the closest was Diddy at what was it? 40. You said 41.99. Is that what you said?
I said 4001.
4001. Yeah, the actual total value of this was 49.
Actual retail price is
Yo, I'm a Price is Right veteran.
$49.99, bro.
fuck that, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
I actually knew the real price because he had the tag on it when he showed me the picture. So I
Oh,
had him.
shit. Did I not?
Fucking tapped,
Didn't
bro.
take it out? Damn, bro. Yeah, well,
Hardcore judging you right now, just so we're clear.
I'm
That's-
telling you
that's a
though,
lot.
like, see, this is the shit I'm talking about, bro. Like, this is the shit that fucking.
Listen, Red's gonna be living in a fucking refrigerator box. He's gotta be like, "But I got the Kraken fucking Funko Pop."
I gotta say something real quick because I was thinking about I was doing my to-do list of things that I have to finish today when I was leaving work, and I was like, all right, what do I want to do after the stuff that I need to finish? And I'm going down these styles, and I'm like, Rez wants that. Rez wants that. I'm like, nah, I can't make it if Rez wants it because he's gonna be moving, money's gonna be tight. And then I see you buy that, and I'm like, I'll make it. Rez will buy it. He'll find a way.
It's a guaranteed sale, bro.
Right.
So I'm just letting you know right now, if you want to make some money off me, get X-Files Alien Funko Pop, get a Medusa, get a Bigfoot with a marshmallow, and I will buy them.
I'm gonna make a Bigfoot jersey.
Oh shit! All right, you got to put me in line for that then, because
I think I might have like a Hulu or somewhere.
A Sasquatch rap tee.
Oh shit! Yo,
bro,
I'm telling you, take my money if you make that. If you make a rap tee of Sasquatch, I'm copping that shit,
the one with him walking. I'll have him walking in the middle.
Bro. Make that double-sided. I'll fucking cop that shit.
I know this is not gonna happen, but I wish your wife would walk in right now and just chuck that shit out the window and just walk off. Wow.
Doesn't say a word, just fucking chucks it out the window.
Yeah, don't even say a word. Just on some shit.
I told you, bro. Like, my shit is that's the problem with me, is my collecting is fucking random. Like, I have so many different types of fandoms and shit.
I'm gonna say some shit though. Can you go a month without buying anything?
Can I what?
Go a month without buying anything.
Well, February is the shortest month, so that's over.
Bro, it's March.
Today's March 1st.
That would have been the move.
Yeah, well, it's too late now because it's already March 1st, and I bought.
So for the rest of March, would you be able to not buy dumb shit?
Well, what's dumb shit?
Fucking a Kraken fucking Funko Pop.
So
I mean, you're telling me
we need to create a tier list of collectibles for Rez. You know how they have the S tier, A tier, except we have to have like dumb shit. No, like acceptable.
Like, no jerseys, no Funko Pops, nothing.
No, why are you showing Sasquatch's ass right now?
No
That's
shoes.
The thickest Sasquatch I've ever seen.
This is the shit I'm telling you, bro. What the fuck?
What the
that
fuck
Sasquatch
is
is thick with like 4 C's.
I told you, bro. This is the shit that I'm into. This paranormal shit, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Like, fuck.
Bro, you know what? When's your birthday, Rez? I'll get you like a Cthulhu Funko.
God.
I already got one. Now, the other day I went to Target and I was like browsing around and shit. And I always go to the electronics section because they have that, collectible spot.
Yeah.
Fucking, I hate that spot because I end up like falling in the rabbit hole and shit.
You're like, oh shit.
Almost fucking walked out with a big ass Alf plush. And I had to trick myself like real quick because I was like, what the fuck am I gonna do with a giant Alf? And I'm glad I didn't buy it. But Albie says Rez can't handle himself, impossible challenge. I don't think I can. I don't think I could do it this month because the 3s are coming out. So I don't know.
No, that's in a tier that's like kind of acceptable. Like a Kraken fucking Funko Pop, like that's up at the top of things that Rez should not be buying right now. Like any Funko Pops, I want
to sit here and say I wouldn't do that, but at the same time, I spent $50 on like Grubhub Indian food delivery. So I mean,
yeah, but that serves a practical purpose. It is nourishment. What is gonna eat the fucking Kraken fucking Funko Pop?
This freaking nourishes my curiosity, bro. What the hell? What you mean?
Oh man.
Yeah, nah, King. I don't think I could do that, man. I don't think I have the willpower to do that shit. But
listen, set a challenge. You don't buy stupid shit for 1 month, and you can figure out pretty quickly what stupid shit is. And we'll all kick in and like we'll get you like we'll get you the giant Alf at the end of March if you don't buy stupid shit for the rest of the month.
I don't know. We'll see.
We'll get you one of those anime girl body pillows or something. I don't know.
I don't. So my thing is like I cannot go. If I go into the mall, I'm always like 9 times out of 10 I'm gonna walk out with something.
Rez is just like, yo man, there's so much shit here.
Don't go to the mall.
No, that's the thing. I had downtime today, so I was like, you know what? I haven't been to this mall in a couple of months. Let's see what they got. And then I saw the Kraken, and I was like, okay, I'm buying this shit.
I need it.
I have it.
I need it. I don't need it. I need it.
I know that.
Almost got this today, but I didn't. And I was like, it would have made more sense if I got this as opposed to the Kraken. Yeah, but I almost got this today. Hold on, let me get my screen up. But I was like, nah.
Oh, Klay Thompson.
Nah, Steph Curry. But I almost got
that's fire.
Dude, yeah, that's cool.
That's a big one with the whole thing.
Kraken, but that's just me.
The what?
Was that the big one with the whole case?
No,
sorry.
It's like a weird. I don't know what line this is. I've seen them do it with NFL and NBA, but it's like basically like it's just like them in an action pose behind this like mural. So like I don't know what the.
It's like a card.
Yeah,
it's a card.
Stained glass is a card. You said?
Yeah, it's a basketball card.
Oh, so they
made
it
because I used to have a Giannis one and I sold it.
Oh, nice. Yeah, so I don't know. Like when it comes to like sports collectibles and stuff, like I try to refrain from the Funko stuff because, you know, I don't know. That's just me. Like personally, like the only like Funko that I have on my display right now is the Wet Fire, the Klay Thompson Space Jam Funko. That's like the only thing I have. And then I have a Jordan Funko. But I know King, did you ever sell your Jordan Funkos? I don't know if he's still there.
I don't think he's there.
But yeah, like bad. No, you're good.
I will, but unless I can steal my kid's playroom.
I got you. Yeah,
like, I really want to just. My idea is this, and I tried to explain to my wife, like it could still be a kid's room, but let me make it like a man's cave / kid's room. But she don't want to hear that. So
she's like, you already got a room. You don't need another one.
You already got a room. Fuck this stuff. Yeah. So I'm like, all right, cool. But I wanted to display like the Michael Jordan stuff. And what I was gonna do, I kept all my kids, toddlers, sneakers. So I was gonna display their sneakers in like a cool little case.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll clean it up a little bit and I'll display them. But like, wouldn't it be cool to like show your kids Concords that you bought them? You know what I mean? So I wanted to do that in their room. Get a nice little TV for that room. Maybe get another PlayStation 5 for down there, but she wasn't really moving on it, so that's where I'm at right now.
Yeah.
You can't have them all, man. I get you.
That's a fact.
So that's kind of what I'm dealing with too. Like I have to like really. I feel like at this stage right now, like I have to cut one of my fandoms. Like I need to just be like, yo, I'm only sticking to this because I can't do this.
Should I cop this? Hold on.
What is it?
How do you reverse the camera? Can't reverse the camera?
There should. If you are using your phone?
Yeah.
Hold on. What is that?
It's a Knicks warm up.
No.
Nah, bro. You don't need that. Come on. Man.
Is this as bad as the Kraken purchase?
That's almost as bad.
Almost.
Almost as bad.
Almost. Not quite though.
I mean, I will give you that. You could wear it, but still, like, yo, you're not gonna be able to reminisce and talk about Scandinavian folklore.
That is true.
He's right.
I don't know how you
I
can work
can't
the Nick
say he's
Jackson into
wrong.
that, actually.
Oh my god.
Bro, I'm telling you, my shit is so fucking random, bro. Like I collect the most randomest shit. Like I know we all like we make fun of like each other and shit, like Mighty, you know, Slim, and you know all the big hitters and shit in the game. But like when it comes to my collecting and shit, I'm telling you, my shit is probably the most randomest shit. I know.
I don't
Snacks,
know.
I know Snacks collects a lot of like random stuff, but this is stuff that like he grew up with. Like he has a specific like era
Lane.
of things that he collects. Like for me, it's like shit that like I just find fascinating, and it doesn't even have to have any like correlation to each other. So that's kind of what it makes me like a little unique with my shit. You know what I mean?
You know what, man? Good for you.
Here, let me show you.
Still you're still buying dumb shit, but you know what? Enjoy it.
Here, let me show you.
I gotta say, I don't know if I look forward to your random pickups more or King Leo shitting on your random pickups more. They're like equally entertaining to me. So
Yeah.
I wouldn't be mad if they both keep coming. So that's
Can you
that's fine
do
with me.
a live with just me and you and all your new pickups?
Ooh.
Oh, that'd
That'd
be
be a
good.
great YouTube series, actually.
Nah, you know what we should do? We should set up a Patreon for Rez. Just fucking have people buy him random shit and just have Leo
Oh,
fucking
I would
shit.
fucking-
for it.
I would fucking love that shit, bro. I would do a series dedicated just for that shit.
My other favorite thing is whenever I'm talking to King Leo about like a jersey that I'm thinking about picking up, and if it's super rare and like on the higher end of things, and I mention a number what it's going for, he's like, hell no. I'm like, yeah.
He's
okay.
like, yeah, it's only $1,000.
So here's my
like
shit.
hell no.
I'm gonna send you my shit right now. I'll send you guys some pictures and shit. So
There's only a few that I have that are in that range that haven't gotten there by appreciation.
all right, so just to show you guys my random shit. Here, I'm gonna blow up my screen. So obviously on my side right here, it's probably gonna be on your right side screen, guys, but on my side, it's on my left. This is one of my shit. So I have, you know, like comic shit, you know, kind of cool. But then you got a random cat there that's flipping you off.
Yeah, but he's like a brand, right? That's like a brand.
Yeah, it's a brand, but I don't really buy from them anymore.
I like that though. I'm not mad at that.
Yeah,
I
think the more random thing is the fucking Patrick Star.
Hey, don't be talking about Patrick Star and Majin Buu. Come on now.
Oh, I remember seeing that. That's a dope one.
Shit, I didn't even realize that was fucking. Oh, okay.
It's Majin Buu disguised as Patrick Star.
I did
because I remember seeing some like artwork from photos, and I think someone made a toy out of it.
They did, but hold on. See,
you got a theme going on there though.
And then you go down there, and then you start seeing my shit. Look, I got a pair of Kobe's in there.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got some Ninja Turtles, some Street Fighter, and then I got a
Street
Jason
Fighter
Bourne
yeah.
down there.
For everybody watching, I need Bruce Lee 5s. Hook me up.
And then in work way up, we got the 85 Jordan 1s.
Dude, I need a review on those.
Huh?
I need a review on those.
Yeah.
I'll definitely do one.
Those are OGs?
Yeah, please.
Yeah, these are the original 90s.
Yo, you need to cut them open. I want to see the air unit.
No.
If you look close,
I know that I researched it while we were talking. There is one in there, so I was very wrong on that.
That's crazy. And then of course my jerseys. So. And then
that's not all of them.
My Jordan,
that's only the Warriors, right?
It's majority of it is the Warriors, but it's like also like random stuff that I wear like every now and then of course some of my sneakers here.
Yeah, I need some of those boxes, man. Those are, like
those shoe boxes are clutch. They're clutch.
Make sure you close them before you walk by. They can be very dangerous.
You don't want to run into those. I've had that happen to me one time. So, also another thing that I would share that is pretty random. Let me take a picture of it. And you guys, you're probably gonna be like, "What the hell?" Well, you guys know, I'm sure.
plot twist, it's actually the giant.
Right next to my cat is a signed whiskey by Scotty Pippen.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
That's your boy.
Scotty.
By Pip himself.
That's your boy.
So I got a cat flipping you off with a random bottle of whiskey signed by Scotty Pippen.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, I'm adding a crack into that rotation. So, you know, pretty random, guys. Pretty random.
Fucking Kraken.
But yeah, that's just like my collecting. You know, that's just kind of what I collect. I mean, and then I'm wearing like a Marvel vintage style hat. You know, speaking of Marvel, I saw Ant-Man Quantumania, and I thought it was pretty good. I think it's just to talk about movies a little bit. I think it was a pretty good movie. Definitely like the direction that they're moving towards. I think with the whole Kang, you know, arc and stuff like that. It's going to be interesting, especially with Guardians coming out too, being Dave Bautista's last.
I was about to say it's his last movie, right?
As Drax.
Yeah.
I don't know how it's going to be though, the movie, to be honest with you, because like I'm hearing a lot of different things about it already. It hasn't come out yet, but you know, I'm hearing stuff about Rocket, and I'm like, man, they better not do what I think they're gonna do.
Oh, no.
They better not.
I can't do it.
Wait,
Can't
what
do
are they
it
gonna do?
They're thinking of having him gone. Bye.
Oh.
So hopefully it doesn't happen.
My heart can't take that.
Oh no.
Yeah, I won't be able to deal with that.
I don't
Leave
know,
Rocket
man.
alone.
I cried
I'll have to
like
call
a
out of
bitch
work.
when Groot fucking died.
Yeah. Well, he didn't really like die though, right? Like, didn't he like reincarnate or something?
Yeah, he was baby Groot, then he was teenage Groot, and then
He died twice.
But this version of Groot is not the same Groot that saved them.
Yes.
From the first one.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Because that one was
He's like it's like his offspring, basically. It's like his son.
Oh.
So it was like a branch, basically, of
Yeah.
the first group.
I choked up so many times during Endgame, and
Bro.
Yeah.
what was it? Endgame and the whatever the other one was. Like
you talking about Infinity War?
Infinity War, which is my favorite Marvel film of
Yeah,
all time.
that's actually my poster back there. That's what it was.
Infinity War was so good, dude.
Man, when they released all the merch for that, when that movie dropped, I bought everything. Like, I bought the movie cup.
Oh, we know.
I bought
You don't say.
We got koozies.
I got the
he's got his underoos.
I got the underoos. I got the freaking.
He's got the fridge magnet. He's got
Do
the
you have
bumper
the
sticker.
gauntlet? Did you get the gauntlet, Riz?
I did.
You did.
Hell yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
I did.
Of course you did.
But nah, yeah, like it's really cool to see like the legacy of MCU and how it's become, because like I haven't really watched all the stuff, like the shows, like I haven't really followed through, but like me and my wife, that's something that we both, I think that's what really makes us connect a lot, because we're both into a lot of different things, but I think when it comes to the Marvel films, like that's what we both are into.
See, I couldn't get into the Marvel movies just because by the time I was like, all right, maybe I should start watching them, there was already like 37 of them. And I fucking love watching movies, but I do not have enough time to watch 37 movies in order to understand what the fuck is going on in the newest movie.
It's worth it.
Yeah, just watch
watch one every 2 weeks.
Yeah, you'll catch
Yeah,
it.
but then, like by the time 2050 rolls around, I'm just getting to fucking Endgame.
Well, I mean, you know,
gotta start
you
somewhere.
get to experience it brand new while everybody else is sitting waiting for the next movie to drop.
I'm just letting you know, Endgame is fucking like a long movie, so just FYI.
I think I saw.
It's not that bad.
I think I saw Infinity Wars. Like it was like my boy had it on over his house, and I sat down. I was like, all right, well, I'm not gonna convince him to turn it off. So I watched it. And I was like, oh, okay, that was pretty cool. I liked it.
You jumped to Infinity War? Damn, you're crazy, bro.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not much of a comic book guy, and like not much of a not much like the superhero. Like I love my favorite comic book series is Preacher, and I was very happy when they made the TV show, and kind of sad when they canceled it. But like as far as like superhero comic books, like it's not really my thing.
I respect it. I will
I know
say
people like that.
I commend Marvel Studios though, because what they've done in the course of this whole legacy is that they've made characters that are not very likable in the comics very popular. Like prior to me getting into these films, I was never a big Doctor Strange, even Captain America. I thought he was one of the most blandest superheroes out there. And then when they released the movie, the first Avenger, I was like, yo, I'm Cap all the way, like all in.
Evans from Massachusetts.
Yep, he's a Boston guy. So it's cool to see them do that. And then also like with how it is now, and then this whole phase that they're doing with the whole multiverse thing, I think just adds that extra layer of interest because, you know, I don't know, I'm sure, you know, for those of you who watch Spider-Man Far From Home, they brought back Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire, who were Spider-Mans that pretty much in previous generations, you know.
Man, I grew up on Tobey Maguire.
When those three Spider-Man came, I shed tears. Tears.
If I was to like get in, like I think I saw, what's the first Spider-Man movie with what's his face, Tom
Tobey
Holland?
Maguire?
No, Tom
Homecoming.
Holland.
Homecoming.
Yeah, Homecoming. I saw Homecoming. I remember liking that. I remember liking that. I think I might have to get into the Spider-Man movies, even though I won't understand most of it.
Tom Holland's probably the best Spider-Man's.
No,
Really?
come on, Tobey Maguire.
Tobey Maguire,
I gotta go
man.
with Toby.
As much as I love Tom Holland,
I gotta go with Toby.
Maguire.
I think
Toby holds a special
Where
place
did
in my
all
heart.
these
That's
where did all these Andrew Garfield lovers come from? Like
because he's hot.
they all showed up last November. They're like, "Oh, bring Andrew Garfield back. He deserves his third movie."
oh my god.
Like nobody was calling for that before
they
No Way
weren't.
Home,
No one was.
you know?
Those were pretty
They weren't.
bad.
You talk the
Dude, the
Andrew
second
Garfield
one
ones?
was awful.
Yeah, it was.
That's the one with Electro, right? As Jamie or
Yeah.
Jamie
Yeah,
Foxx.
fucking
Yeah,
Rhino's
he
in
fights
like
the
all 5
mechanical
minutes. I think.
Rhino Giamatti at the end is so
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah, it's because Andrew Garfield wasn't a believable Peter Parker. He just wasn't.
No, Andrew Garfield's too cool to be Peter Parker.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was too. Yeah. Yeah.
No, like it's not even like that. Like it sounds like
I
a
mean,
joke, but
he's
like,
right.
Peter Parker inherently as a character in the comics was not like a cool guy. Like Andrew Garfield is like he's too cool to be Peter Parker.
Yeah, it's
You know,
strange.
like he's way too smooth. You know, him
much of a
flirting
pretty
with
boy.
fucking.
That's like when they casted freaking Topher Grace to cast as Venom.
No, yeah.
I thought
Yeah,
that was
Joe.
Oh, that
horrible.
was a dumb move.
He was
That was a dumb
terrible.
move.
That's so
Oh,
bad.
yeah, dude. I was like, really? Like, this is how you're gonna
All
end
I
this
saw,
franchise?
all I see with him is Eric Foreman.
Eric
Exactly,
Foreman.
exactly.
That's all I see.
Well, that wasn't supposed to be the last movie. They were gonna make a fourth one, and then 3 bombed, and they were like, "Yeah, we're not doing that."
Yeah, I figured they were like, yeah, they're not coming back from this.
Yeah.
But the new Flash film. That
I'm
looks-
surprised. I'm surprised they released
Oh.
it because of all the shit that Ezra Miller's been through.
Yeah.
Well, the filming, if I'm correct, is actually it happened before he started having this like whole meltdown.
Yeah, but they had what Catwoman completely done and like ready to go, and then they just canceled it.
Oh, Batwoman, yeah.
Yeah,
Respect-
Batwoman.
Batgirl or whatever. it was
Respectfully,
supposed to be.
I just have
I
trust.
think it's because of the Flash. Like they already had so much money and ready behind it. They had to just all right, fuck it, just do it.
Well,
I have trust issues with DC.
Agreed. I'm with
Me-
King
no, me
Leo on
too.
that.
me
I'll
too.
believe
Same
it
here.
when I see it. I mean, I'll
Yep.
still see it, but
Right.
until then, I'm expecting it to be hot garbage.
I wanted
I
to
might go
win.
see it just because fucking Michael Keaton's back as Batman, and
Yeah.
like
Yeah, people will be hyped about that.
one
No
of
question.
the first tapes I had when I was a kid was the Prince soundtrack for Batman.
Nice.
Yes.
It's a terrible album. Like I love Prince, but it's not his best work.
Mhm.
That's a random thing.
Yeah, they gave him too much money to do that record.
I'm just
Yeah.
curious because this is basically going to be the last. Like they're gonna be. This is gonna be the movie that phases in James Gunn's DC, right? Like if I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken. This
Yeah,
is
because
what that movie was.
they're doing their.
They
their
have
multi-
3 movies coming out this year. It's like Shazam, Flash, and Aquaman. Maybe.
I
Yeah,
I
Aquaman
really
2, I think.
enjoyed the first Shazam.
Okay, so then are they done with Wonder Woman, or are they still gonna be?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Wonder
yeah,
Woman.
they're gone.
Yeah,
Wonder
Wonder
Woman's
Woman's
out.
done.
And
After
then
84, they're done with Wonder Woman.
Man of
That
Steel
movie
is
was
like
so bad.
which one?
84,
I've never,
1984
dude, I
Wonder
have
Woman.
not even seen it yet, and I heard it was.
Don't watch
From
it.
what I
You
understand,
don't need to.
It was a shame because the first Wonder Woman was so good. It was
The first one
so
was very
good.
good.
I feel
Yeah,
like
and I
it
was like,
doesn't hold up though. Like I liked it the first time I watched it, and then the subsequent watches, I was like, this isn't as good as I thought it was.
So the
But-
That was the one with Ares, right, as the villain.
Yeah, because I thought the
Yes.
stuff with him was
That was
real
a good
corny
movie.
at the end.
right.
Oh, I thought it was a good movie. I thought
The two best movies so far from DC to me. I think the best movie so far is Shazam.
Shazam was decent.
Shazam was good. Shazam was
good.
I don't know. Y'all didn't like
I
the
liked
Snyder
the
Cut?
second Suicide Squad too, but that was James Gunn. So
Y'all didn't like the Snyder Cut? Fucking the 4.5-hour version.
the Snyder Cut was better than the
It was
original.
better than
cut.
the original, but it's
Yeah.
5 hours.
It was too
It
late
was
by the time
better.
they released it.
And it was too late.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
felt like the timing was really
It's
bad.
too late.
It's too
But
late.
I'm gonna let you
I feel
go.
like they
It's
just did it
too
like
late, baby.
I feel
I
like they
catch you
just
guys.
did it as desperation.
Yeah, and I'm eager to see the Flash just because I love the Flashpoint Paradox story. It is one of the best like comic book stories ever. So I'm really eager to see how they do that in the film.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna check it out, but I'm
Yeah, I'll-
expecting it to be sussy.
I'll watch it for sure. What I would be like complete mind blown is if they like, you know how it's like dealing with the multiverse, if they change Ezra's Flash to like Grant from the Flash, the TV show. I think that would be crazy if they did that.
Yeah.
Just recast the
Could happen. Could happen.
because I think that's the joy of having like, Flashpoint, just like a multiverse, is that you could change things, you could undo a lot of things and make it make sense. And
Yeah.
I think this is their chance to redeem themselves. I'm like you though, Mag. Like I'm completely like, I'll see it when I believe it, because time after time DC has always disappointed, and I want them to succeed because I feel like their characters have a lot more dark and grittier and more, I think things that a lot of our generation would like to see, but they just,
I mean,
I don't know, man. They can't seem to get the right formula long term,
James
Oh,
Gunn
yeah.
says it's the best comic book movie he's seen in any instance. But I also know that he has a lot riding on, whatever's coming up next with DC, so he kind of has to say that,
for sure. They pay him.
So I don't know, man. So
Yeah,
it'll be interesting to see.
I think the issue with DC was that like when the Dark Knight trilogy came, the bar was set so high, like so unbelievably high. So when they try to create this, DC verse, like it was hard to like try to surpass them, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
I think
about
too
the-
it's difficult with DC because they're like top heavy. Like they've got Batman, Superman. People like the Flash. People like Green Lantern, Wonder Woman, but
Yeah.
they don't do as good a job making people care about those like second tier characters as Marvel does.
Yeah. I think Marvel has that edge already. And the thing that frustrates me about DC, the DC live action studios and stuff, is that I feel like they try too hard to try to catch up with Marvel success. And it's like, you don't need to do that. Like Marvel's already solidified themselves.
Yeah, make your own lane. Right.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
I feel like
And I that's what I'm afraid of, to be honest with you. I'm afraid that every movie is, because James Gunn is the guy now, like I'm afraid every movie is gonna try to be like the Guardians, like the same kind of vibe. And I think for the Suicide Squad, it was kind of a similar concept, where you've got some kind of like gray area heroes, that are out there doing some bad things, but doing some good things too. So I think it kind of works for that. But when you deal with some of the other characters, I don't know. I don't know how that's gonna go. So
yeah. Fingers crossed, man. Fingers crossed. All right, guys. I think I'm gonna wrap things up. Do you guys have any last minute things you want to add, or there's something you guys want to talk about that I may have missed?
Make sure to hit the like button if you're in the chat watching for Rez.
Absolutely.
Please
And
do.
subscribe to all the guys that you
Smash
saw
that
here in the
like
live.
button.
They all have amazing YouTube channels.
For sure. Yeah, no, check out everybody minus Stone Cold Steve Boston, aka Cheesy Pop Tarts, who doesn't have a freaking YouTube channel yet because he says he doesn't have a phone that can record. So please give that man a taste of your creativity, inspire him so he can be inspired to make some videos. But check out everybody else. Big John does awesome content on jerseys and stuff. M Diddy, aka Rivalry, killing it on the whole YouTube circuit right now. Check out his channel. Does a lot of in-depth reviews and history of sports apparel, and he also has his own brand where he makes apparel himself. So check him out. And of course, POB1 Fu, all around great channel. Love the creativity, love the scenic shots, love the history, and overall what you put out there, man. Especially your most popular series, Details, I think is a great segment. Go check him out, man. And
Episode 7 coming soon.
For sure, bro. And of course, check me out. You know, I do these lives every week, every Wednesdays, 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Different topics every week. I do take requests as well. So if there's something that we missed and that I missed tonight, hit up my message. I'm free. I'm an open book. If you want me to talk about something, you want me to talk about the Kraken, I would more than love to inspire you guys, or anything random, whether it be about sports or not. But I will let you guys know.
Don't ask him for free shit though. He won't give it to you.
Yeah.
I will let you guys know next week. I am going to be moving into my new spot, so I don't know yet if I'm going to be going live, but I will give you guys notice if I am unable to go live next week. But if not, business as usual, man. So
just you knowing that the Kraken's going to be on the U-Haul, on the deck of the U-Haul while
Good
he's
luck with the move, Rez.
Sitting on my front seat, bro. What you mean? I'm just kidding.
In the back with the fucking shit. Just have the Kraken in the front seat.
Oh, we got a last minute comment. Throwback King says the Batman was a great movie. To me, the best DC movie so far. That's crazy. I'm just not sold with Robert Pattinson as Bruce Wayne. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I know that's horrible. I know everybody deserves a chance, but like, I'm very protective of the Batman character, and I hear great things.
He's not Edward Cullen anymore.
I just don't like, bro. When I think of Robert Pattinson, I think of Twilight. Like, I can't think of anything else.
Please do me a favor. Do me a favor. Watch some of his other movies. The one I recommend the most is The Lighthouse. That's a great fucking movie. He's in it. He's amazing in it. Him and Willem Dafoe are like amazing in that movie. Please do me a favor and watch that movie. It's weird as fuck. It's so fucking weird, but it's such a good movie. Please do me a favor and watch it.
Did you say William Dafoe? You had me at William Dafoe. So
Willem Dafoe is in it.
Definitely.
I'm telling you right now, go and expect to see some weird shit because you're going to.
It's called The Lighthouse, you said?
The Lighthouse.
How long is it?
I think it's like 2 hours.
Okay. So you got me.
It's in black and white. A lot of people, that's a deal breaker.
Black and white, yo.
Rez is like, I'm out.
Come on, please. Come on. Yo, what is this? Some I Love Lucy, some type of shit? Come on.
No, bro, I'm not going to tell you
and
anything
white.
about it because I don't want to give you any preconceived notions outside of the fact that it is weird as fuck. But it is a really good movie. Please watch it.
All right.
Please.
Well,
He's not lying. It's a good
Rez,
movie.
if you do me one favor ever in this world, besides sending me free shit when I buy shit from you, I need you to watch this movie.
I got it.
Listen
if
to
you
the
guys
man.
make the deal, Rez will watch Lighthouse, and then Stone Cold, you need to watch all the Marvel movies.
all right. You got a deal.
That's not a fair trade. What the fuck? I got to sit there for like a month and a half.
Dude, you'll totally win on that.
Yes. It's settled. So Adam will watch all the Marvel films up until Ant-Man Quantumania, and I will watch The Lighthouse with William Dafoe and Robert Pattinson. Deal.
All right. I
Just
really
figure it
just
out,
want
man.
you to
Figure it
watch
out.
this movie, so if that's what it
I
takes.
will watch it. I will try to watch it by this weekend, okay?
I have Disney Plus, so like I can catch up. Like I'm
There you
good.
go. You're already one step ahead of the game.
You don't watch the shows. You don't have to watch the shows.
Yeah,
but I really heard WandaVision's really good.
You can watch that later.
You can if you want to. WandaVision is pretty good. Loki is pretty good. Everything else you can probably skip.
Watch. You have so the first Marvel film is Iron Man. The first Iron Man. So watch that.
Yep.
Then
watch it in chronological order.
What's after that? Is it Thor or Captain America? I always forget.
Captain America.
No, Iron Man 2 and then Captain America and Thor. And Hulk. And Hulk too. Hulk. Iron Man and Hulk. The first two.
Go in actual time order, like first Avengers first, and then
right. You know what, Rez? You ain't gonna watch the movie. Well, fuck that.
No, I'm watching the movie. What you mean? You have to watch the Marvel.
Can't get out of the deal, Adam. You can't.
I already shook on it. See,
do internet handshakes now?
Nah, I already did the handshake, bro. It's settled.
Damn.
So.
Yep.
All right, well, now I'm gonna have to fucking look at the timeline. It's gonna be like fucking 5 pages long in order to fucking find out.
Blade isn't in the MCU, Albert. Stop it with that. That Blade is not part of the MCU.
Yeah, as much as I love
part of the multiverse, probably. But
that Blade is not part of that universe. But that movie
He's gonna be. He's gonna be.
Gonna be. But
there's the Punisher movie that came out. There's the Hulk movie. All that stuff was outside.
Wait, is Edward Norton's Hulk not canon?
No, he's canon. They just recast Bruce Banner.
Yeah, just
did that come out before or after Iron Man?
After. It was the second movie.
Oh my God, you added more movies onto this.
And whatever you do not watch.
I'll give you a list, Adam. It'll be like homework.
Yes.
Syllabus.
And whatever you do not watch Fantastic Four because those are not part of.
Fan Four
Stick?
No,
don't.
Yeah, don't watch those.
Yeah,
I know.
Those, okay?
I watched the original ones when they came out. Didn't enjoy them.
Okay,
did not enjoy them.
All right.
Like Rise of the Surfer, I remember watching that.
Ben Affleck's Daredevil was next.
Yeah, and Jennifer Garner.
Ben Affleck, no, he's Batman.
I totally.
You don't have to watch those.
You know what was okay? So sorry before I leave, but I just saw Ghost Rider with Nicolas Cage like a few weeks ago.
Dude.
For the first time.
Gosh, my goodness,
yes.
I could not believe that they actually casted Nicolas Cage to play.
Up until recently, like when he did Mandy, and like shit like that, that is quite possibly the most Nicolas Cage movie ever.
I mean, I'm gonna sound old, but like I liked him in Face Off.
Face Off was a great movie. That is a great movie. I love Face Off.
Con Air.
Con Air was a comedy to me. I was laughing every time I see the movie.
I liked him in Raising Arizona. How about that? You want to talk about old?
But that was a good movie. Raising Arizona was a good movie.
Heck, he was in The Family Man at Christmas.
National Treasure was great. I love
National Treasure. Yes, now we're talking.
Snake Eyes was great too.
All right. Well, we could talk. Yeah. We could circle back to this conversation next week. And Adam, I will quiz you next week, man. So
there's no way I'm watching all those movies in a week. That's fucking impossible.
You gotta at least see Iron Man. Okay?
You're setting me up for failure if you expect me to watch it.
I already have questions for you.
I'm gonna quiz you on The Lighthouse.
Okay, that's fine because I'm planning on watching it on the weekend. So
good.
All right.
You know what? I wish I could say you should do a review on your channel of the Lighthouse.
Hey, I do plan on making a movie segment at some point. I don't know if it's gonna be
the first one to be The Lighthouse. You'd be like, "Yo, what the fuck is up with this shit?" I'm telling you straight up, it is so fucking weird.
Oh my gosh! Don't get me.
You're gonna be like, "What the fuck does he have me watching?" And then by the end, you're like, "All right, yeah, you know what? That was pretty good."
I'm really sad because there was. Sorry, I keep holding off the lie, but there was a rap tee of Spider-Man that I missed out, and I didn't.
Oh no! Was it the one with all of them on it?
Yeah, they did another. They did another version of it too, which was like a quick strike. That I wanted to get, and they sold it in a bundle, but I was like, I don't know. I just kind of wanted to step away because I was like, man, I've been buying crazy like teas lately. Like I need to back away for a few weeks. And
let me get this Kraken pop real quick.
How you gonna afford the Krakens if you keep buying these teas?
I don't know, man. But my
Oh my
philosophy, you know,
God.
my whole shit is everywhere. So, but I missed out because the shirt they closed the pre-order like 2 days ago, and I had just missed it, and I was like,
That's why you got the Kraken. It was a consolation prize.
that, and then the guy I sold the item on eBay, so you know, kind of.
Yeah.
Hey, free.
All right, fellas. Well, I will hopefully see you guys next week. Appreciate you guys again. Subscribe, like the video, like the live, and share the channel and all that great stuff, man. So, hope you guys have a wonderful night, and thank you for tuning in for another episode here on my lives.
Adios, gentlemen.
All right, peace.
Peace out, guys.